Mongochatter. 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 Mongochatter.
Yo, what up? Welcome back, everyone, to Mongochatter Skateboarding Podcast Video Zine type thing. After hours, this is the November wrap-up edition. In the house, in my house, my main man, Simon Payne, my co-host with the most. We have some very special San Antonio skateboard homies with us in here tonight. We got Tommy Flores, the artiste extraordinaire, Ripper, San Antonio local. And, of course, David Castillo, owner, proprietor, conceptual mind behind Orderly. Do we say Orderly Hardware?
Yeah, it's Orderly Hardware.
Yeah, it's Orderly Hardware. And so we're going to wrap up our November month like we do and talk to these gentlemen about what it is that they're up to and hopefully get some interaction if anyone's in the chat and just do our damn thing. So what's up? Welcome, guys. Thank you for being here. Thanks for coming down and doing this
Thank
tonight.
you for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's It's been fun.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
I mean, we've chatted about it. Like, hey, we should do something.
Yeah.
But it's always been like interactions through the bar. So we've just been like, it's like,
Yeah.
let's do this. We're gonna do it. And then we ended up like,
Yeah.
skating, or I run into you at ship or something.
The stars got to align,
Yeah.
and I think they did in a good way because I was talking to each of you guys about doing this, and then it really wasn't, it was kind of, I realized afterwards, it was like, oh, well, actually, that's perfect, because Tommy does stuff with Orderly, so that sort of makes perfect sense. Real quick, and we're going to get into all kinds of stuff. We have like our normal categories and things. We're going to talk a lot about Orderly, but I did have one question, just to let's give some context, because you know, I'm just an East Coast guy in a cowboy hat, and the roots of Mongochatter is like from Amesbury, Massachusetts skate park. So can we just get a quick description to anyone who is not from the zone to the concept and idea or the phrase of what the term Orderly means? Like how you want to talk about it?
Well, it kind of means everything. I mean, in a lot of senses, it can mean like, hey, like, what's up?
Yeah. No, it's like
It can mean like, hey, that trick, like, hey,
it's almost a
dude, like,
noun.
yeah, it's a noun.
Yeah.
Will you do me a favor, bro? You can either pull this close right to your... No, get it? Yeah, get right up on... Yeah.
Closer.
Yeah. Come close.
I mean, like, as the brand, like, what it means to us, or like, there's
No.
just a phrase of just orale. It derives from Mexico and culture and like the slang. It's slang.
It can mean like word.
It's slang.
Yeah, it's slang.
It is in a sense.
But how would you describe it to a total layperson, just like has no concept of that culture, or like how would you be like describe it to an alien, like why we say this to each other at this point in time?
I mean, it's like it's a thing to be like, hey man, that was cool.
Exactly. Like, yeah, just like, it's almost like a props. You know what I mean?
Right on.
Yeah. It's like it's almost like giving props to someone.
It's
In
like
a sense too, because we're like, what are they? Yeah, just fucking
like an acknowledgement.
Yeah, it's a huge
acknowledgement too.
Word. All right. Yeah. No.
I mean, that's just what
You didn't hear it a lot in California when you lived there?
No. But I mean, on the real, I know what it means. I'm trying to explain to if anyone's watching this that's like, okay, orderly, like people say it like that's. It's one of those things where I feel like I used to hear people in California say Simone.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you kind of know what the vibe is, but you don't know exactly what it means as an outsider. So I was just trying to explain.
In the context of the matter is where it goes.
Yeah.
It's like a lifestyle thing.
Far out. What are they?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, well, we got that off the fucking plate. I do have some like housekeeping Mongochatter stuff that I want to talk about really quick. Let people know what's going on with us. It's the end of the year. It's the busy season. People are hustling, bustling on the holiday city streets. We're organizing our workspaces. We're getting shit done. But we're having a little Mongochatter Christmas party celebration, holiday celebration, and it's also going to count as our December live stream wrap up at Central Skate Shop next Sunday. 8 days from now, we're going to do this all again, Simon.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right.
In a live setting at
In a
Central
live-
Skate Shop.
With a live studio audience.
Yeah, hopefully, if anyone shows up, there will be free beer.
Well, there you go.
People are going to show up.
St. Arnold.
People like to party.
There's going to be free beer from St. Arnold, and I just got a package from Ideas Clothing. We're going to give away some stuff. Josh from Signal is going to help us out. We're going to give away some stuff, and we're just going to try to hopefully pull some random drunk skateboarders into the thing, and like Zach Gallon-Alphys between two ferns, interview them real quick and kick them out, and do it again and again. And Mr. Weed's going to do a DJ set.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, Mike Weed is going to hold it down. And also Madeline, who works at Central, is going to do a live artistic piece.
Oh, wow.
Collage work and such and so forth. In real time, she'll be creating art.
Nice.
So that should be cool for
That's
people.
fun.
Yeah, it should be a
That's
fun
a lot
thing.
of fun.
Thanks, man. I hope it's cool. I hope people show up, and just wanted to let people know to come down. And we've never really done anything live in front of people before, so it's uncharted territories for us. It's a first. Will's excited about tackling this technical
It's an NBD.
MBD. I want to give a shout out to Will over here, Andrew Wilson, holding it down, doing the damn thing, setting all this up technologically. Every single time we do it, it's a different space, a different format. Sometimes it's live, sometimes it's FaceTime. There's all kinds of components and bullshit that I don't understand. I can't say Simon understands it, so
It's sorcery to me.
let's give a shout out to Will for doing all this shit.
It's all for it.
There's some black magic going on behind there.
Oh, hell yeah. And shout out, we got so far we got one Mongochatter, which is actually, I'm told, Will's wife. She's holding us down.
Yeah.
Will's
Will,
there you go.
I'm so sorry, dude. What is your wife's first name?
Kelsey.
Kelsey, what up? Thank you for tuning in.
Orderly.
Nice.
Orderly.
Orale.
Thanks for letting Will come out and play with us and fucking skate and do all this bullshit. Because while we're shouting people out, dude, setting all this up. Simon, remember 2 weeks ago we had help from Mike Gueva and Rudy Salas sat in here, and we're like dummy interviewers.
Yeah, I do remember
We
that.
recorded the audio and tested the sound.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to give
There's Rudy.
I want to give a shout out to Rudy and Mike for holding us down and helping us out, because without you, we are nothing.
I didn't realize that dude screen prints like a bunch of cool shit.
Yeah, he
Props
has,
to him. I always run into him at Hayes too.
he's there like every morning.
Yeah,
right?
man.
He's always there.
He's chill.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude.
Cool.
Hey, my fat naked belly was in both those clips.
Hell yeah, that's why I chose him. Yeah, man. And moving right along, we're gonna keep it swift. Rudy is doing the toy drive. This is important if anyone's watching. Rudy's doing the toy drive this year, like he does every year. It's through Delhi Skate Supply, and you can do it at Folklor's Coffee Shop and a few other places as well. But and I think the deadline is December 12th. I believe when I think Delhi has hooked up like a 10% off discount. So what I always did was drop off a toy and maybe get myself a little something while I'm in there, support the shop, and help out Rudy and do something for the holidays. It's pretty rad. So just wanted to make note of that. If anyone in San Antonio wants to get down on that, go by Delhi and or Folklore's Coffee Shop by December 12th and support with the toy drive.
It kind of makes sense that. Can we have that back up, Will? Is there any chance? It kind of makes sense that Santa would do a frontside ollie north.
Where do you see the north, though? Is
the boot coming off a little?
well, that could just be a skis thing.
Oh, see, okay.
He's rolling off a curb.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
All right, I tried.
Dude, he has a heavy
That's like
back.
a
He's got a heavy back.
floater. He's like floating over.
I
like,
think
up
the
a
foot's
jumper.
off the board,
Yeah.
actually.
Dude, Santa's blown his ACL so many times, you have no fucking idea.
You gotta call him out for
Sick clip, though.
that right there.
Simon's all, who chose this fucking photo?
Hey, I was trying to compliment. I liked it.
While we're doing good deeds and talking about in the world of skateboarding, there's a Marginal Way cleanup going on. Marginal Way, Simon, is falling under disrepair. Kate Marquette, who does Alley Oop, has she's kind of taking it under her
Oh, there
wing,
it is.
and she's taking a bunch of donations and stuff. They're doing a cleanup there. I think that is December 12th. 13th. Thank you so much.
I wish they
It
would
says
let
it-
us build under our
Will,
freeway.
It's sick when they have bands there. They're like right by that pool. Like,
That's sick.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's such a huge, like, big part of, like, you know, it's a mecca, and I guess it's just they're talking about building new condos right there, and so that kind of
no.
yeah, they just want to make sure it keeps nice and tidy and not like trashy and hypodermic needles, because the developers would go for any reason, right, to fucking
Sure, get rid of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out to Kate and Alley Oop for holding that down and organizing that. And if you can, go to it's ALLEZ-OOP. She makes pretty cool, like, graphic T-shirts, and but it's Alley Oop. You can donate perhaps to the GoFundMe or whatever there. Will, we good? Everything cooking? All right. So
Hot summer.
What you got in the crock pot?
Yeah. What's on the stove? What's on the
stove?
who's Lakeway fam? Lakeway fam? Anyone know? They said those my
Takeaway
homies.
farm.
Takeaway farm? I don't know.
Oh, that's M2.
Yeah.
That's M2.
That's
That's
M2.
Mark,
What's up,
man.
M2?
What's up, SNH?
SNH.
SNH in the
In the chat?
SNH in the stream,
Yeah, that's
man.
my boy.
Fishing in the stream.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
With the fucking holding it down with the beers emoji. So, cheers, mate. Thanks for
Cheers.
fucking holding in. Cheers, everyone. Hell yeah.
Cheers,
This is
M2.
sick.
Cheers, guys.
Happy
Yeah.
times, happy holidays. So Simon, how's your what's been going on? How's your month been, dude? Oh, thank you, dude. Will, you're on fire tonight. I got to tell you guys about. There's something going on tomorrow, dude. Scotty, Switchy, Hot Summer. They're doing a board collaboration drop. Curb Killer Crew, Lizard Ditch tomorrow. They're going for it. They're doing, I think, a bowl contest, a curb contest, a best trick thing. There's a contest for the girls, and there's a board release. So, maybe people are already planning on doing it. You know, they're like, they don't need Mongochatter to tell people to go there. I'll put it that way. But if you got nothing going on, and that's going to be a sick one. I wish I could go up there tomorrow and be a part of it.
Yeah. Look at the skeletons. Steezy's.
What trick is the skeleton doing?
Is that like a frontside 5-0, right?
Yeah.
Was he about to heel flip?
Frontside AI. I'll fuck this. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, shout out Corpus though. Straight up. Hot
Corpus.
Summer is cool. Fucking
Yeah.
It's Austin.
Yeah.
But he's from
But he's Corpus OG, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Shout out Corpus.
Yeah, but he hasn't been there in forever.
Oh my God.
Come on, man.
Here we go.
Tommy, do you have Corpus roots, or what's the...
I was born in Corpus. I was
Okay.
born in Corpus, but I left when I was 5 because my mom did for my stepdad. So
Okay.
lived up in San Antonio until I was 17, then moved back down,
Okay.
and then I moved back up. So
Oh.
I've been like, I don't know where I'm from.
You could-
I don't. I went to school here. Like that was the whole
it gets
thing.
in your blood, right?
I guess so,
Corpus
but
was like-
I mean, Corpus is definitely my
Gets
blood.
all over you.
Man, it's like the fucking sand. Like
The sand and salt water and
it's fun. It's great. It's,
oil refineries.
yeah, man. I love Corpus. Corpus is fun. It's a good
But
time.
we love Scotty and Hot Summer, and I think it's a fucking cool brand. I love what that dude's doing. He's fucking... I don't know how he has the energy to just fucking... It's all... He's in Oklahoma. He's in Corpus Christi. He's doing it.
Yeah, man.
We're stoked on Hot Summer. And if you guys aren't doing anything tomorrow, go to Lizard Ditch and skate and vibe. Get one of those new boards. Sorry. I'm sorry to fucking... I can't see shit in here as far as the notebook. Simon, how was your month?
My month was good. I didn't do anything, didn't hit any events or anything exciting. So, my highlight, as we like to do every month, was just, being with the homies. So, my workload these days, I'm in Austin Wednesday through Friday every week. It just kills my free time. But, so... I think somebody put together a clip or something, or
Yeah.
not, or
I scraped some edits that I had made through hanging out and skating with you and cobbled that together to show the people of what...
yeah, we had a couple fun sessions doing this. I think it was at the same time we did the test or something. We all ended up at Shook, which is...
Yeah, although, I couldn't find that edit.
Oh, okay.
We all ended up at Shook.
Does that happen often?
Yeah, it always happens.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's the thing.
If this was a brunch, we'd be.
Yeah,
At Shook.
No doubt.
no doubt.
So should we watch that one first? The Shook cart. Now, what are we doing, Will? Are we going to
Yeah.
play the music soft and kind of chat over it, or what's the vibe? You want to just...
I'm gonna mute us in 3.
Okay. Enjoy. Shook Ditch.
That's skating at Shook Ditch.
Yeah.
Shook Ditch.
That was, you went all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Surfed the whole tube all the way down.
That's the way to do it, is actually to get the whole run through the beginning, hit it twice, then go around the bend, and then hit the wave.
Yeah. I like the wave at the end.
Yeah, it's the best thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the waves over there.
the waves at the end are really
They're
good.
always perfect.
That's the best thing.
Waves over there.
Except sometimes after it rains, it's a little blown out.
Yeah, that spot can get washed sometimes.
Yeah, that was a highlight, which is always a highlight. Not putting that down as a highlight.
No. Hey, man, it's a busy time of year, you
Yeah.
know. But you had other stuff going on too. Like you had family in town for the holidays.
Yeah, I had both my kids here and my sister and her fiance and my daughter's boyfriend. I think there was 6 of us all together at one point. You know, and it's funny when you live in a single life in an apartment, and suddenly when you add 5 other people for like 8 days, and
Whoa.
and we're talking about the Payne family, so everybody parties.
Yeah.
So it's like
I got involved all one night. I was
Yeah.
like, it took me a while.
Yeah.
It took me a minute to recover. Just like it was like.
so can't say it was a lot of skating during that time,
But dude, we stayed up and listened to fucking reggae till like 6 in the morning. I hadn't done that in a while. That was awesome.
there you go.
It was a good time.
That's fun.
How about you got a highlight? for
Well,
the month?
don't you remember Veterans Day?
Yeah.
Do you want to? Do you want to show the other clip for the other
Yeah,
personnel?
That had
You want to see another?
On and on I went and gone, falling so far behind. Crying, always working, never having no Let off the army, settling the sweet repose, keeping everything inside until it explodes. I'm up in my dream, won't come down. You get the feeling that you're being run out of town. I was a soldier, the evergreen war. Nobody seems to talk about it no more. Are you don't know what this life can do to a fool like me. You don't know what this life can do to a fool like me.
The name of that song is actually called Veterans Day. It's how I found it on YouTube Music. I don't know who
Oh,
the
okay,
band
That's
was,
neat.
but
Oh, they're very John Lennon. I thought it was like, is this some obscure John Lennon song?
yeah, I don't. It was just something. I forget what the group was, but it was called Veterans Day. So
Yeah, that was fun. I forgot about that. Yeah, I work for the state, so we get all those sort of the holidays off, and I know Will's like a government contractor, so I was like, hey man, I think schools are in, but
It's kind of a return to form to skate Purcell on like a Sunday morning with those dudes.
Yeah, it has been.
You know.
Yeah, because that was a thing for a couple of years, and then it kind of faded. It's back.
Although Veterans Day is a Tuesday,
Yeah.
so it wasn't a Sunday.
I had to work.
Yeah, probably clocked in.
It sucks.
Yeah. Hey, I took advantage of it.
Clocked in.
Yeah.
Putting in miles.
And then, what does Simon have to say? It's we gotta get a graphic for Simon Says.
Yes.
Like a Simon Says, and then it's like pshoo, like a lightning bolt or a noise, and it's wait, but really, I'm sorry, I'm all over the map as always. Chacho is in the chat. Shout out to our guy Chacho Cedillo, injured skateboarder, awesome photographer, hell of a nice guy. And thanks for being with us here tonight.
Injured playing basketball, not skating.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's the way.
Man, balling up, bro. Damn.
Getting down the
Man,
paint.
that's just how it goes, though. Like, I mean, I
Chacho, what's
have
up?
friends that are amazing skateboarders, and I'm like, "How'd you hurt your foot?" They're like, delivering a package or like something, and just like just driving too long or something. Like, dude, what's
Steven
going on?
Moreno tore
Yeah.
his ACL playing soccer.
Well, you see, but then it goes back to playing
I mean-
sport. I'm talking about doing nothing, like
What?
walking, just
You fell
walking,
over?
just walking, and you just fucking
Yeah.
shit up. Like, I have friends that have done that. Shout out Panic Knife.
That's a good handle, panic knife for that scenario, you know?
Yeah, man, that's some Call of Duty shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
Mind you, he's really fucking good. He's like not a shitty,
Great skateboarder.
amazing. He's good at everything. But yeah, but anyways, Brian.
if it feels weird to keep mentioning, I'm sorry, but if you guys get a chance when you talk, just really fucking lean in, just because my worry is that we have these dope
Can't
mics.
hear us?
Yeah,
Can you hear us now?
it might could be. Yeah, yeah.
Are we in the vortex?
Yeah, just because you can hear yourself on the monitor
The
doesn't
podcast.
mean it's super loud on the YouTube.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Because he's got it isolated to where it's only picking up from this
Okay.
mic, so it
There you
can't
go.
hear anything but what's
All
right.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David sounds louder in mine.
He's got the radio
Because
voice.
he's next to me.
Hey, Tommy.
He was just saying he was a radio celebrity, so he probably has the radio voice.
Well, for a minute,
I got a couple voices.
How did you
in your head.
Hey, whoa.
How did you give us a sample if you could? What's a
This is David on KRTU 91.7 FM on ETJ Radio. Come listen to us at 12 to 2 a.m. every Saturday night with Tommy Flores and the gang here at Mongochatter.
dude? I'm tuning in. That was,
There you go.
I would,
Sold.
you know, I
I
would.
was sold. You'll probably have a decent sticker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a decent.
Actually, Scotty G,
Yep.
ETJ, like for sure. Like that was a idea we had as the pirate radio station, and then I ended up doing a radio show for like quite a bit.
You wanted
so.
to do actual pirate radio, like
We were gonna do a pirate radio thing, and that was the idea, but I moved back from Austin and we bailed on that, and I ended up working at Trinity Radio, and we made the ETJ that way. Sans Scott, because he lived in Austin and I lived here.
ETG,
No, ETJ.
ETJ.
Yeah. So, extraterrestrial joint. It was a painting that Steven did at the banana farm with the ET, like, but his finger was a big old joint.
Oh, ETJ.
So it's like when you roll a really crappy, like, Cheeto joint,
yeah.
and it looks like
Oh yeah.
phone home, you
Have
know?
you ever heard
like-
someone say it's pregnant? The joint was pregnant.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You're-
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But in that vein.
Yeah. Neat. Okay, and it became like a brand, or it became a
Not really. It was just a moniker between me and, like, certain people,
yeah.
you know, in that time period. But
So it was like stickers for fun.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly.
Yeah.
So who was rolling these things actually? Who had?
I mean,
Who had the loose lid?
who didn't roll those things? Because that was a different
Jeez.
time before, you know, and everything was coming from, you know, south of the border.
You had to take the seeds out.
You had
Yeah.
to take the seeds out, and you'd
Sure.
roll these big bunker, like my pinky finger that's been broken 3 times,
Yeah.
and it looked like that.
Yeah.
You know, it was kind of off kilter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's that lime.
yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Far out.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, you know, anyways, we do should get a graphic, but we have this thing called Simon Says, where it's I don't know, we just, you know, Simon's he's got the wisdom, he's got a hot take, he's got a gripe. It's a little something different each time.
Yeah, I don't know what this one is. I don't know if this is a hot take, but I think, you know, something unique about San Antonio. And you guys are, well, Tommy's from Corpus, but
I was raised here. I was raised here until I was like 17. So
I think
mind you, my skating was all started here. So like, I got good here. I skated Northwest Side spots. Like, I grew up skating here, but I dipped out because I was being a little shit. Like, I was a bad kid.
I actually think it's really dope, but I notice it seems like half the parks, if not more, are like on the west side or the south side. Like, which is great, because, I mean, I think those communities, I don't know. It's interesting to me. I feel like on the West Coast, you see a lot of, like, skate parks in, like, the rich neighborhood or something like that. Like, it struck me. And, yeah, this isn't a gripe at all.
I just think it's just like a space thing. I think they just have space and money, you know, to give.
Well, honestly, I think it's also a thing to, you know, as skateboarders, you know, kids don't have the avenue to play sports that cost a lot of money.
Sure.
And skateboarding provides this idea and this thing, and you know, like you can go do it, and sure, it costs some money, but it doesn't cost that much money for somebody to go out and do that and have an avenue to feel good about yourself and go get this feeling. And you know, having it in neighborhoods that are not that affluent can provide that avenue for kids that like want.
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of like, I mean, I didn't grow up from a completely poor, you know, family, but I mean, my dad was like, dude, $100? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And you know, kids were skating in Jordans, and like there was no way I was gonna like ever get a pair of Jordans. So you know, it was easy and fun for me to, you know, like have that avenue right there. That was a couple $100.
Oh, I agree. I think it's the best place for it. You know, like you said, I'm sure Alamo Heights football team is well sponsored and stuff like that, and all the opportunities are there. But you're right. I mean, if you think about it, hey, my dad can't afford the football gear or the baseball gear.
We were just talking about this.
But you know, if I get this crappy board and go down the road to Martinez Skate Park, like I don't need a team. There's no practice.
There's no coach.
There's no coach. I don't have to be there between 3 and 4. You know, like it's such. It is a really, if you want to call it a sport, it really is a great sport for somebody of little means. And I just thought it's so interesting here. There isn't a skate park in Alamo Heights.
Yeah.
There isn't a skate park
That's
in
peculiar, right?
Almost Park or Castle Hills.
There should be.
That's kind of
but
yeah.
But it's like, are kids skating out there?
Yeah,
sure they are.
I mean,
Maybe
but
not.
probably not.
Maybe
But who
not.
knows? They're playing sports or doing.
It
doing
just seems like I feel like when you go to other parts, like other city, I've been to other cities, right? And I don't, obviously I know San Antonio better than I know like some random city in Colorado or whatever. But it's like, it seems like, regardless of the skate population, if it can be an affluent town, and then they're just like, we're gonna throw a pump track here, we're gonna fucking build a bowl here, and it's like there's no like, you go to these towns, they just have these like state of the art skate parks, and I just always thought that was strange, a little strange about San Antonio. Like you drive through Olmos Park, there's this huge sports complex, like all kinds of ball fields and. But I feel like if you build it, they will come. I feel like if you were to build a park in one of these neighborhoods, then like, you know, I don't know what the scene would be like there, and because
I mean, look at Southside Lions baseball right now. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
It's right down the street.
Yeah,
you know?
no,
It's actually, for me, like having it in these neighborhoods provides a place where like that's San Antonio. Like you're not going to a place that's all gentrified and you gotta like deal with cops and like that's San Antonio. Like I want to go to a park that's in San Antonio, not like a place where I feel awkward or like I gotta watch all the lights. I gotta watch my I only go the speed limit.
Yeah, you have a tail light out, and now it's a big
I
problem.
mean, it's San Antonio. Like that's where we come from. We shouldn't feel like not proud about that.
No, I think it's dope.
Yeah.
I think
It's
cool.
great.
Yeah, I was going to Rosedale a lot, and I was always stop at this corner store, like when you get back on
24th?
24th.
To Ruiz, yeah.
I like Ruiz.
Yeah.
Remember that store?
Yeah, I love it.
There's like gaming machines.
Yeah,
There's a whole
yeah.
community in there. And finally, the dude was like, looked at me confused. I'm sure I told this story already. He was just not being mean or anything. He's like, "You don't live around here, do you?" And I was like, "No." But he'd see me like almost every day.
Yeah.
And like, he was pretty sure I wasn't from that neighborhood, but he had to ask.
Yeah, but nobody should be ashamed that it's in San Antonio. You know, like that's San Antonio. Like we should have a park there. We should like be trying to get these kids to skate. You know.
Yeah.
So the kids there, like if you go in the evening and like the local kids.
Oh, Rosedale?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosedale's got a cool scene.
Crazy how
Absolutely,
good those Roseville kids are. Like,
Yeah.
no, that's like, I don't know, man.
And they don't seem pretentious. They're not.
Nah, those guys
What do you
are
call
cool.
it when you do a trick and you look around to make sure everyone's looking at
Yeah,
you?
that's all for them.
The beaming.
They're not beamers.
That's all for them, man.
They're not beamers.
That's all for
They just throw down.
Yeah,
I like
they're
their
good there.
scene there. Yeah.
Anyway, that's my. I kind of doubt the city did that on purpose per se, but
Well,
I
dude,
think it's dope. I think it's cool.
Someone told me it was like, I don't know if it was like bar talk, but we were having this conversation with someone else. I can't remember if it was on this live stream or just like we were just chatting with someone in the evening and fucking it came up. But it was like, I was like, why doesn't that Almost Park sports complex have a skate park or something to skate there? And they were like, oh, well, it's come up. And they're like, the people, they're like, there's a weird division there's like Almost Park is like weirdly divided, I guess, because there's like a section of it that is like not super affluent, and it's like, so someone told me that like, whatever, I'm gonna speak in general.
It's that San Antonio old money. Like they can pull you over for like fucking going over like a mile over the speed limit.
And
Like,
those people didn't want they didn't want a skate park in Almost Park because of the people that live on the other side over like over closer to Broadway. They don't want they don't want that introduce that element to Almost Park.
It's going to drive their property values down.
yeah, exactly.
Like skate in 2025, that's such a crazy take.
That's
an Olympic
the
sport.
real truth. That's the real truth.
I mean,
You think?
who is it really hurting though? Us. We're hurting ourselves at the end of the day. Who's it really hurting?
It wouldn't surprise me if that's it. Yeah, I feel like that old money Texas is behind. The West Coast has kind of accepted that skateboarding is actually not going to like lead your kid down the path of juvenile delinquency, right?
Yeah.
I think that old school Texas maybe hasn't quite got there yet.
It's just that
don't know.
weird, like it reminds me a lot of like the waspy shit in New England, like
Sure,
old school.
yeah.
Like it's weird that still persists. Like I just didn't expect to find that in San Antonio. Like that level of like just like not even okay. So like the world's trying to jive and come together and learn each other's ways, but then there's a group of people that are just not interested in doing that and not interested in learning about other shit, and they're like staying the course, and they're just like, it's still like skateboarding is still like a problem, and it blows my mind in 2025 that is a thing. I wouldn't expect to find that in a big city, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
It's a lot more conservative down here.
Yeah.
The ideals and everything.
Yeah.
Bible Belt.
Yep.
Also see it just, they see us having fun. wasting time. And
Who wants to have
Yeah,
fun?
yeah. God forbid my child has
it's almost like I feel like it's a jealousy thing.
Yeah, he needs to be on the football field getting hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Like they'd rather just play team sports. You know, I get it.
Can't you just play fantasy football like the rest of us and be happy?
No.
Absolutely.
No, I don't know. It's that thing though.
That's my hot take. So, what about you, John? You get up to anything crazy this?
Oh, did we not do my highlight? Yeah, I went to Austin for a few days to see one of my favorite groups play some shows.
Groups?
The Slackers.
Sick. You know who's playing tonight right now? Bouncing Souls.
Tomorrow night.
They're playing tonight.
Oh, in Austin.
Okay, tomorrow.
They're playing San Antonio tomorrow night.
They're playing San Antonio tonight.
No, they're playing San Antonio Sunday night.
Okay,
The 7th,
Is it tomorrow?
yeah.
Okay, then I'm wrong.
Yeah, 8 with H2O.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll be at work.
Yeah, see, I'm working tomorrow.
Because I'm doing this. You know, it's like...
I thought they were playing tonight. I was like, damn. I was like, the podcast is going, and you got fucking
Tonight is
East
the-
Coast, and I'm just like, the whole thing just like,
Yeah.
it didn't add up, but it's adding up.
Yeah, no, H2O is one of my all-time
Yeah?
favorite bands, and I just it sucks to not see them, but
It happens, man. It happens, dude. Adulting.
and you know what, dude? It's not like we have too much fun, but there's always something rad going on.
Casablanca. What
Yeah.
up, Javier?
Someone says,
Matamoros.
we gotta give the chat its due. Casablanca says, "What's good, gentlemen?" Seamus is saying sorry he
Seamus.
couldn't make it today.
Seamus, thanks for letting us skate, dude.
Los más chingones de San Antonio.
Chill.
That's what happened.
Yeah, man.
That's what happened.
Oh shit. But yeah, anyways, fuck. Anyways, I went to Austin and fucked around and skated and went to 3 nights of shows, and it was really rad because while I was up there, I threw out the beacon to Shane and PJ, and I was like, "What's going on?" And Shane was like, "Actually, we're going to Franktopia tomorrow." And there was a huge session there, and I got to escape that place. So that was like in the midst of like going to shows, skating, and then I went to Scorpion Dish the next day. Oh, and then on the way back, the Monday, it was pouring rain, and John Miller was cool enough to let me go basically skate the skate gym by myself for like an hour. He's like, "I'm jam-packed, and I'm doing lessons, but you can come ride from like 11 to whatever."
Is that Sal John?
That is Sal John.
What's up, Sal John?
What up, John? What up, Salvador?
Salvatore.
Salvador.
So, it's Dor, not Tor. You see... You know what?
matter.
I'm conditioned to grew up a lot of Italian Salvatore, so it's no disrespect.
Yeah, he probably knows.
I think I've had this conversation with him.
He should have been here, but he's watching the fights and chilling with the
He's
sun.
watching us.
Nah, honestly, he's watching the fights right here and drinking a beer.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, man, he's doing it all. He's ADHD right now.
Do you guys want to let the people watch a couple clips? We can maybe re-beer ourselves, do what we got to do. We do have. I did make a little edit, Simon, regarding your Simon Says of.
Oh, okay.
It's all the best. It's all the skate parks of San
Let's throw
Antonio.
that up there then.
So maybe we could watch that one, Willie, if you
Yeah,
got it on
sorry
hand.
about that.
No, it's cool, man.
Yeah.
You opened up your hearts and your minds for this weird little band from New York City. And we'll never forget that, you know? Thank you, guys. Over and over in my head at night. Feelings about to make me understand. To let you go again and make things right. When I see you in my eyes, your love gonna pass.
Yeah, and of course, Jimmy Cliff, rest in peace. That was how, Monday got the news that he passed away. Such a huge influence, like the Harder They Come soundtrack. I just listened to that thing over and over and over again when I was a young boy. And Jimmy Cliff is the best. So,
Would you watch the movie over and over again?
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Of course, we had a long conversation the other night at your house about the merits of the Harder They Come versus Rockers and
That's
so
right.
in and so out.
That's right.
Yeah. Harder They Come's a little bit more of a film. Rocker's a little bit more of a movie. You know,
Okay.
like the Harder They Come. There's some scenes like the violence. It's almost like these old school like horror. Like some of the shootings and stuff. The way that the effects are like not great. There's like a 70s film.
A 70s like Western, right?
Yes, exactly.
Like
yeah,
every
very.
gunshot ricochets everywhere.
Yeah, and blood is just it's like that Italian Western style.
Yeah.
So the chat's kind of popping off right now, huh?
All right, who's
on the
cracking?
chat?
What do we got going on?
What do we got?
Well, Sal says that's exactly what he's doing, Tommy. To your
What's up?
UFC.
I'll be back, dude. Chill. I'll be back in like an hour. Dude. Relax. I'll be.
I think we got Charm Defense. John S. I think that's the homie Johnny he's probably Johnny and no, Johnny, Seamus, and Jason are probably the number one Mongo-chatterers in the live.
Hell yeah, guys.
mix. Countryman. Oh yeah, good call, Seamus. Seamus says Countryman is another good reggae film. That's
Thank
a
you,
good one.
Seamus, for the $100 you donated. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. That's funny. I see that shit on streams. I'm like, damn, y'all guys are making money off this shit. Like, making crazy money just for playing, like, Mega Man X4. I'm like, god damn, y'all.
Wait, what?
Dude, people are streaming video games and literally, like, they're going live, and people are, like, giving them money just because they're speed running it live.
Yes.
And they're just like, here's thanks for the $100, whatever. And they're just, like, playing the game live. Just because personally, I like to watch people play games and do this whole live shit because first off, am I gonna go out of my way to go get the PC or go get the game and go do it all? No. Let's just. I'm into video games. I'll watch someone else play it.
Yeah.
I've got to that point,
Dude.
I've got to that point.
Can I tell you a trippy story?
Yeah.
Okay. One of my best friends growing up, his name's Brad Jensen. We grew up skating together. We hang out with him like after work, go over to his house, like, you know, have a couple beers. And so he, like, after work, he would watch the Twitch channel.
Yeah.
But he was watching this one dude who was playing GTA, right?
Nice.
So it blew my mind. I'm like, you're watching someone play GTA rather than play it? I'm like, that's crazy. And it was like he would come home from work, flip on the thing, you know, decompress, pack the bong, like whatever, and sit there and watch it and hang out in his kitchen.
No lie though, like there are people that like live stream people playing like Resident Evil, and they just have it for background because it's like comforting to them just to hear the noises of the game, do whatever the fuck they're doing, maybe doing art, like whatever. And it's just in the background. You just like slowly like look up and be like, oh, that's cool.
So check this out though. I'm getting into watching it with him, right? And this guy who's like real famous gamer, he's playing it. And now follow me. This guy played with the same people all the time in the GTA realm.
Yeah.
One of them in real life died. And in the game, they had a wake where the characters in the universe got together and met up in the game.
And still playing with them?
And no, they had a wake to mourn the person in real life within the scope of the game.
Okay, I got you.
And we're sitting here, I'm watching my friend watch this. There's so many levels to this.
Like a funeral in fucking GTA?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. I didn't know it's them that deep.
And that was like one of my first times, like, understanding that people...
It's called role play.
Yeah, it's digital. It's a digital fucking life, man.
And then my
That's
friend's
crazy.
watching it like it's a show,
Yeah.
and I'm watching him watch it, trip out, going, wow, this is what people do. So, yeah.
People like to be at home. I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I don't blame them wanting to stay inside and avoid this traffic.
Yeah.
How how will we transition into our FaceTime with Carter to talk about skate parks?
Ooh, I want to talk to
man.
Carter.
Let me hear
Where's
it out.
Dusto?
He's on the horn, and you know, Simon, to your point about the San Antonio skate parks throughout the realm, where they're placed and why and when, this is probably the guy, probably the dude to talk to about, because legend has it, he got it all going.
Yeah, that's what I understand. Yeah, I'm curious.
Is that?
That is
Would
the
you say
actual
that?
truth. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Carter
Oh, yeah.
Dennis.
Well, there he is.
Shit.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Hold up.
Yeah, brother.
What up?
You guys ready?
Yep.
We're ready.
So sick with the iPad.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What's up, Carter?
Yeah, Carter.
Brother.
What's going on, dude?
He's gonna have to speak up real quick.
Can you
Hold on. I got some headphones. Hold up.
Okay, sick.
Stand by. This is where I come in and fix the audio.
He's getting headphones too, Will.
Oh, yes. This also might be a me thing, too. Let's bring... Tell him right now.
Yeah, he's grabbing his headphones at the moment.
So, David, you've known him for quite a while? Carter?
For a very, very long time. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Carter's my dude.
What's a
30
long time?
years.
30 years.
Yeah. 30 years. Yeah.
Wow, we're gonna get it. Shit.
Hey, can y'all hear me now? Hells yeah.
Welcome,
Yeah,
Carter Dennis, dude. What's up, dude?
What's up, fellas? Thanks
Thank you
for
for
having me,
joining
guys.
us.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here, man. I was watching
man,
the show on my TV, the live feed.
Oh, killer, dude. Thank you.
Yeah,
How does it look?
yeah. It's great, man. It's coming in great. Oh, hey, there
Can
I
you
am.
hear us? We've had times where we were talking for an hour and no one could hear anything.
I just had to turn it up. I could hear
Cool.
everything.
Thank you, man.
And yeah, hey,
Sick.
somebody was asking earlier why there's more skate parks on the west side and south side of town. And there's a
That was
reason
me.
for that.
Okay.
It's because the council people in those districts were very adamant about putting skate parks in those parts of town.
Okay.
So like the councilman for District 5, which is
Yeah.
There's 5 skate parks in District 5. That's where Pearsall, Lackland, Heritage Duck Pond, Martinez, and the other one is that metal prefab park down there.
Blue Park, as they say.
It's not the Blue Park. It's that other one on the south side.
Oh, I know. I've been there.
With like the skate light ramp.
Cazadores or some
It's
shit?
it's called Normoil Park.
Normal.
Yeah. But so the
No
council
skates there.
the council person for that district, Patty Radel and Ray Saldana, they're super progressive, and they got those parks. They got all that stuff funded. So if you have somebody in like the city council district, that particular council person for that district, if they're for skate parks, then you have a great chance of getting something built.
All right. Shout out District 5. Dude, that's
Yeah,
sick.
that's how Pearsall Park got built, was Ray Saldana. He was the council guy at the time, and he's like a young dude. Like, he was all about skateboarding, and his office was right there. It's that building right behind the skate park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was all about that, man. That's how that all got built.
Rad.
That's interesting.
So you're pretty like ensconced in you've been ensconced in sort of the bureaucracy of skate park building and advocacy around San Antonio for some time, right?
Yeah, so in 1998, I went down to the Parks and Rec department and met the superintendent. At the time, his name was Scott Stover, and he already knew about skateboarding. I went there to his office, and he already had like all this info on skate parks and stuff. And again, he was like pro skate park. He was a great ally to have there. But we went to a trip in Colorado in 1998. We took a road trip that summer and skated all this awesome shit. And I took pictures of those parks with a disposable camera. And I brought them back and I showed the city. You know what I mean? I'm like, why can't we get this built here? And he's like, well, we can. So the state of Texas had to pass it's like a hazardous sports act, right? That passed in 1998 at the same time. And that's the sign you see in every public skate park in Texas. And that means if somebody goes and skates that park and they fall and get hurt, they can't sue the city. I mean, if there was something wrong with the park, like if the park was falling apart, and they fell and got hurt, they might be able to sue the city. But that hazardous sports act protects cities from getting sued. And so that's why you started seeing a lot of skate parks pop up in like the early 2000s.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
So once that law passed in Texas, the state passed that law, then that's when, I started going to city council meetings and learning all the different, because there's 10 districts in San Antonio, right? And, just started meeting with the Parks and Rec people. The 2 first parks that they proposed putting skate parks in was Pearsall and Southside Lions.
Oh wow! Whoa!
Yeah,
That's
and that
crazy.
was in the year 2000. I actually went out there with a tape measure, was like measuring stuff. I was like drawing designs and sending them to the city, like, hey, we could build this. Like, my friends could build this,
Yeah.
But
Well,
I didn't
you were able
understand.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. No,
I didn't understand. I didn't understand the whole bid process and how you have to hire a designer and then it has to go out to a public bid. I didn't understand any of that yet. I had to learn all that later on.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that goes into it. So it's just kind of like trial and error. But I had to go to a ton of city council meetings to kind of figure out who the players were and that kind of thing.
How old were you at that time?
I was in my early 20s when I started doing all that. I was 23, like 22, 23
Damn.
when I started going to city council.
And so why did South Lions take so long by your estimate? Like, what about this particular project? Why did it take so long?
So the way the city plans projects, the capital improvement projects, is they make a master plan for that park, right? And so that master plan, let's say there's a dog park, a soccer field, and a skate park. Well, they finally could find some money and find enough money to build the dog park. They built that in 2000 at Pearsall, right? They built the dog park. And then came a few other features, you know what I mean? Like the hiking trail and that kind of thing. But basically the way the city of San Antonio operates is there's a bond that the citizens vote on every 5 years. and that bond goes to capital improvement projects across the city. So new roads, new drainage ditches, new park improvements, and that kind of thing. And so that's basically when we get more people moving to San Antonio, there's a larger tax base, right? And so they don't have to increase people's taxes to pass that bond. So that's how the city gets funding. Basically, is every 5 years that bond package passes. And so, like, well, hey, this time around we're going to build the dog park, and then the next 5 years we're going to build the soccer field, and then the next 5 years we're going to build the skate park. You know, so they have to plan way in advance. So that skate park had been on the master plan for Southside Lions for 25 years, and it finally got funding. You know, so just that's how long it takes. So a lot of people don't realize that how long the master plan process takes. So they did build a small skate park at Southside Lions in 2006. And it was like it's a little circular park. It's still there. It's got a manual pad in the middle, a flat rail, and then like a radial ledge, right? And the city put they built that little round slab, and they put these prefab ramps on there, but the prefab ramps didn't fit. So I got them to move those prefab ramps to Bel Air, which is a skate park down there on the south side, a small prefab park. And then my friend Grapes came in and he built the mani pad, the ledge, and the flat rail.
Is there a similar one like that up in Shirts or Selma, or like a little like?
Yeah, that little one in Shirts. It was supposed to be much. Yeah. So the skate park, and see, I worked with all those towns. I worked with Hondo, Shirts, Live Oak, Bernie, New Braunfels. But yeah, that little park in Shirts, it was supposed to be a lot bigger. And Shirts was another one. I was meeting with those guys in like 2000, you know what I mean? Trying to get them to build a park. And they were going to take a drainage ditch and turn the drainage ditch into a skate park.
No, they should
But
have
the,
done that.
but the city,
That would've been good.
the city manager at the time was worried about liability. They ended up doing that in El Paso. So in El Paso, there's 4 different like neighborhood ditches that are built into skate parks.
That's
And
badass.
you see them on
I've heard
videos
about
all
that.
the time.
Yeah.
They're really well known spots. But my friend Paul Zimmerman, he got all those built. In El Paso, they don't have flash floods like we do in South Texas, you know.
Yeah.
So, anyways, and that's again like I was working with Universal City in the early 2000s, and they're just now going through the design process to get a skate park built, you know. So sometimes, like with certain parks and certain cities, it just takes a long time for them to find funding to get the actual skate park built.
Yeah. Well, South Lions, I mean, when it came around to it, I mean, they ended up, I mean, Grindline got the contract. That's a pretty good, that seems like a win, right? That should be a good one.
Yeah,
the photos look awesome.
Yeah. So the skate park's designed by Pillar Design.
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
that's what-
Shout out.
That's my friend Brad Selecki. He's a great dude.
Yeah.
And he designed, I helped get him the job at Pearsall. And then he did Hay Street Bridge, and now he's doing Southside Lions. So he does the design, and then the city bids it out for construction.
I see.
And luckily, Grindline got that job. And the reason being is because the foreman for Grindline, Kevin Lane, he lives up in Houston. And he's a longtime skater from the Woodlands. I've known him since he was a kid. So they've been going over and skating Charlie's Bowl.
Oh, sick.
Oh, yeah.
And then they went over there today and poured a bunch of concrete around the Shallow How replica.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I've known Kevin since he was like a kid. And it's pretty cool now because he's the foreman for Grindline. So he helped build Hay Street, and he's helping build the Southside Lions Park.
Oh, yeah. And you're skating, you live and skate in Dallas now, right?
I moved up here 7 years ago because my ex-wife got a job up here, and you know it was a good opportunity. So I'm in Arlington now, but I'd love to come back to San Antonio one of these days.
We miss you, Carter.
Yeah, man.
I miss you guys, man. It's hard, man.
We miss you, bro.
I went back last week for Thanksgiving, but I didn't really have much time to skate. I skated Hay Street for like 30 minutes early in the morning.
I saw you
I
take
didn't
a
really have-
photo of Shook Ditch. I was like, damn, you just stopped by.
So Shook Ditch is 5 minutes from my sister's house.
That's badass.
So I always try to hit it up. It's been kind of difficult for me to get back to SA, but I'm hoping in 2026 I could get back down there get back down there more often, you know?
I think a bunch of our homies are up there right now, farting around in Dallas this weekend. Did you
Yeah.
run into any of those dudes?
No, man, I missed them today. I got sick, man. I was in Kansas City working this week, and I woke up and it was like 13 degrees out, and it was, dude, I got a bad cold. Then I had to drive like 8 hours home, and I was in bad shape. Yeah, but I went to the emergency room or whatever, the urgentology is what they call it here, and got a steroid shot. So now I'm like back to normal. I could have skated today, man, but yeah, no, I missed all those guys, unfortunately. They were skating the new Bachman Park, and they were skating the Moon Ditch. That's like a DIY spot up here.
Yeah.
John, I guess you got a skate Moon Ditch when you came up earlier this year.
I did. I skated with you. You know, I skated with you at the point, like one of the last sessions there, and then on my way back the next day, I had big plans, but I got rained out.
Yeah. The weather's you know the weather's a lot different here than San Antonio. So like in the wintertime, it could just be like rainy for like weeks. You know.
Yeah.
But the new Bachman Park, it's phenomenal. It's a great park. But yeah, dude, Moon Ditch is where it's at.
Yeah, Moon Ditch looks sick. The Denton skate park looks fucking rad too. That one looks
yeah,
really fun.
I haven't. Yeah, it's like an hour from my house.
Yeah,
I haven't been to that one yet.
So what's up? Let's connect the dots here. I mean, this seems like you guys got some old you guys. When's the last time you guys skated or chatted or
with Carter?
With David, my main man, David. It's been a while, dude. I think it's been like 8 months, 9 months or something.
Yeah, for sure. Carter and I, when I moved to San Antonio, you know, you're looking for friends, and Carter and I we're like, you know, gasoline and fire, pretty much. Like when we met, we're like, oh, we're like the same people. Like, let's go skate, and then let's go to the river, and let's hang out, and let's talk about weird stuff. And we're the same people, like, for real. Like,
well, dude,
Carter's family invited me into their home, and my mom and dad love Carter. Like, he's a good dude. Yeah,
David got me into skating ramps. I just skated street.
Yeah. When I met Carter, like, he was a street dude, right? Like, he was like a street dude. And I was like, yo, you can't even, like, 50-50 grind. Like, what's up? And I was like a ramp dude. But, you know, like, our stuff is, like, just like
yeah, this guy, JB Smolik, he used to own the first Good Times before Shorty bought it. And he had a metal ramp in his backyard. It was like a 6 foot tall, 16 foot wide metal ramp, which was rare at the time. He never skated
good for Texas. It's good for the Texas heat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where we learned that metal's king, you know, if you're going to build a backyard mini ramp. But I went there with David in like 95 and watched David destroy this ramp. And I was like, what have I been doing with my life, dude? Like, he was doing like...
I was telling Carter, I was like, dude, the frontside heel flip tail slide is cool, but you should skate ramps, man. Like,
yeah.
Like, I mean, I was on a whole other thing. Like, I mean, when I met Carter, I was like, man, like, not only do you skate streets, but you should skate ramps.
That explains a lot about his style. Like, because, like, obviously the transition shit stuck, and you have the street background to build on that. It's pretty sick.
But yeah, I knew it. I knew it by just watching Carter. I was like, man, all the stuff you're doing on street, you could really do this on ramps. And to see Carter now, like, skate tranny the way he does, it's amazing. Like, I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, like, the first time I saw you skate Carter was at the Claw, and you were helping building the oververt, and you were the first person I also see grind oververt in real life. I was like, this is fucked up. Like, it's mind you, Passetti was the one who was taking me to the Claw, like, back in the day when I was like 17, like 16 years old. Like, It's just that's like you've had that ramp. It's weird for me. You've had a ramp lore, but to him, it's like you were a street skater.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, Carter's a skateboarder.
Yeah, you're like ATV.
He's the
Yeah,
skateboarder.
like, you skate.
That's what drew us together. Is like, oh, I skate too. Like, let's skate.
so sick.
You know, like that's the best thing. Is like, Carter and I didn't know each other from here to there, but when we met, I was like, yo, you skate like the way I want to skate, and I know like some other people, like it can be a lot of fun, and I mean, we just melded together. Like it was really easy, you know. You meet people like that in your lives, you know.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Yeah,
I used to
because
read like liner notes in like Thrasher, and it would say like Carter Dennis is like the best. Like I don't know, whoever was doing like the editorial at Thrasher in a certain era when I was growing up, like there was a photo of you and like a little caption saying like Carter Dennis is the king of like Texas or something crazy. It was it might have been Burnett. Someone said something about you, and it stuck with me. I was like, Carter Dennis is like killing it. Like,
Do you remember that, Carter? Do you remember?
that's Michael Burnett. When they came through with Jake Duncombe and Matt Mumford and Chad Barty, they did an article. It was like tossers in Texas or something like that, and that's how I met Michael Burnett. But Jake Duncombe came to our ramp and destroyed it. I didn't even know who he was.
That. Yeah, I heard it. I heard he fucked it up.
It's in the blind video. It's the blind video. What if at the end of that video, there's a whole segment with him just destroying our ramp, and he did stuff that I've never seen anybody do. But Rainey was also there that night, and Rainey was a little kid, and Jake Duncombe was coming up to me. He was like, "Hey man, this kid needs to get sponsored." You know what I mean? It was pretty cool. Like Jake Duncombe like saw the potential in Rainey. Like this was like 2005, 2006 or something when they came through. But yeah, no, that's really nice, man. Yeah, I forgot about all that.
I just looking through a Thrasher and just reading Texas shit was like it was a big deal for me. Like,
yeah, I got arrested with Jake Phelps and
with me. We got arrested together.
Yeah, I got arrested with David and Jake Phelps, and at North Star Square. Hey, that's what motivated me. Hey, that's what motivated me to start lobbying for skate parks that night that I got busted, and that was just skating by the Scottish Rite Temple.
Yeah.
And a bike cop rode up on us, and they threw me and David in jail, dude. And
I got out, and I was like, "Yo, no cell phone. Let me try to talk to Carter's mom in the morning," and you got processed.
David saved me, dude.
You got processed in Winnie County for like 3 days.
So you guys were like just on the sidewalk, and like what's the story?
So we used to go. David and I used to go skate downtown San Antonio at night, right? Yeah. And we drink a couple 40s, and then we just go bomb, right, David? Yeah. That's what we would do. We remember that we'd park at the auditorium, the big white auditorium, with the smooth ground out front, and that's like 7-stair handrail, municipal auditorium. We used to skate there. Remember municipal. That? And then we just skate all around downtown. But that night we were just like skating by Scottish Rite, and the bottom stair, it's like waxed up, right? And I just did a 50-50 grind on it, and I just was skating, and then a bike cop rode up on me, and the first thing he said was that, "You guys are going to jail."
Yeah. So actually, from my point of view, I was across the street, and I had
that's right.
I had a kingpin that would slip, and so I was trying to bang my kingpin on the ground so I could skate, and Carter just blasts across the road and takes a left, and when I look up, I see the bike cops to the right, and Carter like just rolls down the street and hits that curb, and those bike cops come and just bang him down, throw him down. By the time I get there, he's in cuffs.
Yeah, that's right.
And I try to talk to them, and I'm like, "Yo, like I can see the red Nissan Frontier, like we drove in my truck, and I'm like, it's right there. Like, guys, just like chill out. Like, can you let my friend go?" And the whole time they're like, "If you say one more word." And I was like, "Yo, my friend is on the ground in handcuffs looking up at y'all like he just 50-50'd the curb. It's like a 4-inch curb in the front." And I'm trying to talk to them, and I'm like, I know the importance of it. Like, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. And in my mind, I know I can talk them out of it. And there are these two bike cops, and they're just not having it. And they're like, you say one more word. And I was like, you know what? Let my friend out. And they just they put me in handcuffs and threw me on the stairs. And it sucked because the cop that picked us up told us, he was like, yo, what's the deal? Like, what are you guys going in for? And me and Carter were like, we're going in for skateboarding. He's like, what? Why are you going in for skateboarding? And we're like, we don't know. But at the time, those cops are like, these guys are. I got the disorderly conduct, and Carter got a trespassing charge. So
Yeah.
in the morning, I got out, and Carter had to stay. And I was like, Carter. I was like putting my finger through the bars, Carter, I promise I'll go call your mom. When I left and I went, I was like, shoot, there's no cell phones, there's no nothing.
No.
I got to go call his mom on the phone, but your mom was already at work. So by the time your mom got out of work, you were already being processed, and by the time they went down there, you were gone for a couple days. And they took our skateboards and they put them in the
impound.
The impound.
Yeah.
They were in evidence. So I had to go get the boards out, and I'm trying to explain to your mom, and she was like, she didn't understand, why would cops arrest y'all for skateboarding? And I was like, I don't know. But Carter's in jail. I got out, and I don't know. And it was the worst thing ever. But, exactly, Carter. That's exactly why you did that stuff.
So that's the reason I started going to city council, is because a lot of people don't know this, but in Texas, if you get busted for skateboarding, it can be a Class B misdemeanor for criminal trespassing. You know what I mean? And so that goes on your record.
I got that. That's on my record.
That's what I really pushed. Yeah, because if you get busted at the independent school district skating on this campus, that's a Class B misdemeanor, So that was my big argument towards city council. Like, hey man, if you guys are going to arrest us for just riding down the street, then we need a place to skate,
That's facts.
So that night I got arrested with David was what kicked this whole thing off. I seriously
in a weird way, that's how that circle goes.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
good story.
That's what started. Dude, I was livid, man, because I just spent 2 nights in jail.
But
what's the Jake Phelps arrest story?
Okay, so in the early 2000s, I got into the full pipe kick, right? My friend Jason Schmalley and I were driving back from Colorado, and we found the famous Amarillo pipe up in the Texas Panhandle. And it's the one that's on the cover of Thrasher with John Gibson skating it, pro from the 80s, John Gibson. And anyways, I'd always wanted to skate that, and Jason did too, but we didn't know where it was. So we just kind of drove around this lake. We thought it was at this lake, and we found it, and we were able to sneak into it and skate it. And then I realized that there's more of those full pipes. This is like a 22-foot diameter full pipe that's like 100 yards long, just all concrete. It's amazing to skate. But we started finding out there was more of those full pipes in Texas because there's so many lakes, right? And the full pipe is a part of the spillway on the dam of the lake, right? And so before 9/11, you can go to a library and do all this research on these dams and find which dams had a full pipe. But then after 9/11, all that stuff became classified. They didn't want terrorists going in there and blowing up the dam,
Wow. Yeah.
But this was so weird. This was like the year 2000, 2001, and I just started using email. And one day I checked my email, and it says a message from Steve Salba, the skater in California. And I was like, this has got to be some joke or something. And it's actually Salba, and he's emailing me. He got my name from somebody, and he sent me a picture of a full pipe from the 70s that no one had skated since the 70s. And it was like the last group of people that skated. It was a Hobie skate team in the 70s, right? And I emailed John Gibson, and John Gibson didn't know where it was. And I was asking around, but my friend my friend and I, Alan Gentry, we found it like in a library, you know, and we went out. It was in San Angelo, and we skated it a couple times, you know, and then Jake Phelps saw a picture of it, and he wanted to do an article for Thrasher. So they all flew in to Amarillo up in the Panhandle. My friend Ed and I drove up there and met with those guys. Right off the bat, Jake Phelps was a total dick. He was just a dick, dude. He sucked, man. That guy totally sucked. But Peter Hewitt was there, Salva was there, Kelly Belmar was there, and Luke Ogden, and Rick Blackheart, who's an old school Northern California skater. And so we had a heavy crew, and we went and skated the Amarillo pipe Saturday morning and skated the whole day. Nobody was out there at the lake. It was the middle of winter. Peter Hewitt had a thermos, and he poured water out of the thermos into a cup, and it froze. That's how cold it was that morning.
Wow.
But we skated the full pipe the whole day in Amarillo. And then we drove down to San Angelo, and we had already been there before, and that full pipe, you have to paddle on a boat to get there. So you have to like blow up a raft. It's a full on Rambo mission. You know what I mean?
Is that the cover of a Keg Party? Like,
yeah.
Where Heath is like rolling out too.
Yeah, dude. So I took Jason Schmalley and Heath and Lee Brooks and Smitty. We all went and skated before the Thrasher guys came to town.
Best dudes.
And Schmalley was ollieing out of the full pipe into the bank, which is super gnarly, man. Schmalley killed it that day.
Schmalley's a ripper.
Hell yeah. And then, so what happens is we get down into this full pipe Sunday morning, and we're down there for a long time. They were trying to get, like, Peter Hewitt was destroying it, man. I'd never had seen Peter Hewitt skate in real life. And seeing him skate on video is one thing, but when you see him skate in real life, it's a whole different thing, right? Because he can run up that wall, and this is a 28-foot full pipe, so it's a huge transition. That means it's a 14-foot radius, so it's a really big diameter. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you have to run up that wall and jump on your board, which I think is terrifying. Like, that's scary, right? But Peter Hewitt, he's a smaller guy, and he has that low center of gravity. He was going like 10 o'clock in that thing, whereas everyone else was barely hitting 9 o'clock, And so they were setting up like all the flashes and everything and trying to get a cover shot is what Luke Ogden was doing. And Salva tells a story in a podcast called Talking Schmidt. And he tells a story pretty good. So if you ever get a chance, listen to his side of the story. But here's what happened is they're trying to get Peter Hewitt, the photo of him, right? And we're down in this full pipe, and I look up, and there's a dude looking down at us. You know what I mean? Just some random dude is up there looking down at us. I'm like, oh, that's not good. And I tell the guys, I'm like, hey, we got to get out of here, man. There's some dude looking down at us. We're in the middle of nowhere, West Texas, out at some lake in the middle of nowhere, And Jake's like, no, man, we got to get this cover shot. We got to get this cover shot. Keep in mind, Jake's been up for like 2 days. I didn't see the guy sleep the whole time. He's been up, you know what I mean? He was like in a party mode, you know what I mean? So he's already acting kind of weird. And sure enough, like 30 minutes later, I see flashing lights. The cops are up there, right? I'm like, oh no, this isn't good. So Jake and Luke take the raft back first, right? And all I hear is Jake get up to the top and start cussing out the cop. And so Luke comes back in the raft and picks all of us up. We all, get up there, and Jake's like in handcuffs. So we're in the middle of nowhere, and the cop was like, all right, you guys have to follow us down to the county jail. We had to follow the cop to the county jail because they didn't have a paddy wagon. Yeah, because we were so far in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, he arrested all of us, but he didn't have a paddy wagon because it's like the closest town is San Angelo, and that's like 45 minutes away.
So he had you follow in your own vehicle?
Yeah, Tom Green County. We had to follow him down to the Tom Green County jail and park our cars like in the parking lot and then go to jail.
Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Wow. So my friend Ed McDuffie, R.I.P. Ed's the man.
Rest in peace, Ed.
Ed was with me on that trip, and I had enough money on my debit card to get me out, but I couldn't get Ed out. And Ed was like, don't even sweat it. So Ed just stayed in San Angelo for a whole week. He just stayed in the county jail.
Yeah.
And just wrote it out.
It's like,
The Thrasher guys had a Thrasher credit card, so they just paid for all those guys to get out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's trash though. So what? They didn't bail y'all out?
Nope.
No,
That's fucked.
no. But
That's
so
not fun.
here's the funny part is we go back to Tom Green County, and Chris Coulter and I went up there and we hung out. We met Salva and Kelly Belmar, and we're in the holding cell about to go see the judge, and that's when the Dogtown Z-Boy movie came out, and Salva was really ticked off that Tony Alva got some big contract with Vans because of that movie, you know. And we're in this holding cell in West Texas, and it's just, you know, it's a bunch of like dudes in like tight jeans with the dip in their back pocket. It's that kind of scene, right?
Yeah.
In West Texas. And Salva's got like his earrings in, and he starts going off about like the Badlanders versus the Z-Boys. That's some like California lore.
Yeah.
And he's like sitting there in the holding cell, and there's all these kind of like, you know, country guys looking at him like, what is this dude talking about? And Salva was like holding court. Like everyone was just sitting there listening to Salva. It was really funny, man. They thought he was like a space alien or something, man.
Fuck.
Yeah, Salva's the man, dude. He ripped that whole time. We went and skated the Abilene Park, you know, like that had just got built. And he like ripped that whole thing. Like Salva, dude, he skated the whole freaking day. Like him and Peter Hewitt and Kelly Belmar on that trip just like destroyed those full pipes. It was rad to see, you know. So it was a cool experience, but it just sucked, you know, getting arrested.
Yeah. Was there like, as far as, you know, we tell these stories like, yeah, I got arrested. It was like, what was the actual like ramifications? Was there like legal ramifications to that time? Did it detour your life? Like, I know when I've been arrested, it's like, oh shit, it set me back a year or sometimes, whereas like the financials and all that kind of shit, you know?
It was a Class B misdemeanor, and it was a fine. I think it was like, I had to pay like a $1,300 fine. And at the time, I was like in my early 20s, so that
That's
sucked.
a lot of money back then.
Yeah,
back then it's a
sucks.
lot of money.
That's a shit ton of money.
You're like, I'm going to give you $100 forever.
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, it was something. I think it was some kind of but yeah, that was the last time. That was the last time I got arrested.
Fucking epic.
Got lucky
story,
since.
dude. Thank you for sharing those stories. This is fucking epic.
That's a good one.
Painting a picture over here, dude. It's funny because I think I've actually heard, like, I've heard Salva on other podcasts talk about those scenarios. It's really cool of you to give another perspective on that. Humbling us here at the Mongochatter.
It's crazy, though, because I listened to it as well. As like, why didn't they bring up Carter? You know what I mean? Because they didn't bail you out. You know what I mean? Or like,
Yeah.
they didn't, include you to the party, but you were the one who showed them it. Like, I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, that's whack.
I don't know, man. Luke Ogden was super cool.
That's
Everyone was
man.
super cool.
I'm sure
Jake,
everyone was cool in the sesh, but like in the
dude,
hot
Jake
moment,
was the whole time. Jake was wild, dude. We went
sucks.
into a Walmart in Amarillo, and like people in Amarillo are super nice. You know, they're like, you know, they're like just happy to see you type of people. You know. And we go into the Walmart. There's like this little old man greeter, and Jake's like all like grabbing the guy and stuff. He was on one, man. He was acting weird. He was the whole time. He was just he was a dick, dude. He was a super like if you're not like cardio or if you're not like some super good skater, like he was like he was acting nuts.
Meanwhile, he's
dude.
surrounded by. I mean, dude, he's surrounded by good skate. It sounds like everyone on that mission was fucking. Good.
Yeah, we
They're
got to
all
the
to say
ammo
the very
pipe.
least.
We got to the ammo pipe that morning. You know, we stayed at a hotel down the road. He didn't skate the whole time. He just like kind of sat there, acting weird. You know,
Didn't
so
sleep.
didn't sleep the whole time. Didn't make any. Yeah, he was like.
coach.
Yeah, he was on one, man. But that was a rad experience. Just getting to skate with Salva and Peter Hewitt it was super sick, man.
It's insane. It's insane, dude.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, thank you for coming on and sharing all this stuff with us, brother. I like sincerely appreciate it. It's rad. Do you want to hang with us while we talk to these guys more? Or do you got to hop off or?
What time is it? Oh yeah, I could hang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude,
well, Will's
I'm
saying
good.
if we show the clips that we have set up for these guys, we might not be able to do that technologically.
Oh, dude, it's no worries, man.
So we don't mean to kick you off, dude. But
It's all
do you
good,
guys?
buddy.
Well, hold on. Do you guys? Do you guys got anything else for Carter before we?
Carter, you need your own show. Like,
Honestly, that was incredible. That story.
it's not enough just this part because you have so many.
Yeah, and
stories.
your memory's very well in like Texas.
I love Carter,
and it's very
Carter's my boy.
informational for everyone that loves like Texas skateboarding, and yeah, we all need it. I like to know because I was telling David earlier, I was like, our history in Texas stuff is pretty good. Like we collectively have like stuff under our belt, and you add a lot to it, more than enough.
Yeah, well, we had to fight to make skateboarding happen. You know what I mean?
True, very
like,
true,
it's
man.
it's not like Colorado or California or Washington, where you know what I mean. It's like a more progressive state that's just going to build skate parks. Like we really had to convince the city officials
We were
to
bullied.
do this. But at the same time, we were out at I-10 ditch pouring concrete at night,
Yes.
trying to build our own DIY, and we were building backyard ramps. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where it all started. Was just like X Games got really big, right? That was like in the mid '90s, and then all these other people came into skateboarding, and all the spots became a bust. I remember driving around San Antonio one day. I went to Lee, I got busted. I went to Blossom Banks, I got busted. I went to Nimitz, I got busted.
Damn.
Everywhere I went, I got busted in one day, and that's really what got me into like starting to build like backyard ramps, and you know what I mean. And that's what really got me into skating transition. Of course, David was a big motivator too. But we got Springtime Bark built in 2002. That's the first public skate park in San Antonio, and now that Southside Lions is getting built, that's going to be the 18th public skate park in San Antonio.
Springtime is the first park I ever skated
Yeah,
in San
that's
Antonio
awesome.
because there wasn't any parks other than I think what was LBJ before Springtime or was it after?
No, it was Springtime, LBJ, Norm Oil,
There you
Bel
go.
Air, and then I think it was that little Southside Lions, and
That's
then they
the
let us.
history of it, isn't it?
Yeah, they let us put in the rails and stuff at San Pedro. I used to
Okay.
live down there by San Pedro, so we put all those rails in. We built that concrete ledge there. And then Martinez Park, which was the most epic because I was able to convince the city not to build a prefab park.
Nice.
And they hired my friend Grapes and Matt Gadsby to build the half pipe bowl. And the cool thing is Martinez Park is named after a fallen police officer. And when we did the public input meeting, the Martinez family showed up.
Sick.
His wife, his daughters, their whole family showed up, and they were in support of putting the skate park in that park.
Cool.
And so we kind of got their blessings to get the Martinez Park built. And that was the first park where I was able to convince the city to actually hire a team of skaters. And so Matt Gadsby and those guys in Grapes, they built the half pipe, and then the general contractor built all like the banks and pyramids. And if you look at the concrete work on the banks, it's kind of wavy. But if you look at that half pipe and that bowl in the back, it's like
It's nice.
it's butter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that park, Martinez Park, means a whole lot to me because you know what I mean? We were able to, that was like the first time we convinced the city. And then after that, we built the 3 Grindline parks, Nanny Falcone, Rosedale, and Lackland Terrace,
Yep.
And once we got those built and the city saw how popular those were, everything else after that was concrete. You know what I mean? I didn't have to convince the city anymore, like, hey, please don't build these metal prefab parks. They're going to fall apart, Once we got past those 3 Grindline parks, then I didn't have to try anymore. The city's like, okay, we need these in every district,
Hey, while we got you here, I'd love to talk to you about this. There's another layer of the skate park thing.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned the Grindline parks, like Lackland and Rosedale.
Yeah.
It happens a lot where there's a graffiti problem, and then the Parks and Rec department goes over the graffiti with a latex-based paint to cover it up. And you know, like Rosedale's such a sick bowl, but it's like it's almost deemed unskateable at times because there's so many bubbles of like this crazy latex.
Yeah.
And we've been in there with our hands fucking peeling it out so we could like just have some semblance of rideability. What's like I would love to have a dialogue with the city about that in terms of like, this is hazardous. Like we're really taking something and making it like extra dangerous. Like there has to be another way to handle this graffiti problem without the latex involved.
Yeah. So here's the problem: is the city has a no tolerance policy with graffiti, and if a graffiti shows up in any park, if there's graffiti on a gazebo, graffiti on a Parks and Rec building, they paint over it immediately. And so like the same guy that's painting over the graffiti on the building is going into the bowl and painting over the graffiti in the bowl. You know what I mean? And so like I skated Lackland and Natty Falcone last year when I went for Thanksgiving. I skated both those parks the same day, and the bowls are both ruined because they've used the wrong kind of paint and they keep painting over it and painting over it. So there's this stuff called elephant snot, and it's like this kind of gel that you put over graffiti, and then you lightly spray it with the power washer, and it takes the graffiti off. And so I went and cleaned the Lackland Bowl like 3 times with elephant snot and got all the graffiti out, you know? But I was doing that just on my own dime, you know? And when I started having kids, I didn't have time to do that anymore. Yeah. And so then after that, the city just started painting over it. And I told the city, I'm like, look, it's the same kids that are going to Lackland every Friday night and graffiti up the bowl. They don't skate. They're going in there putting up gang tags and stuff. I'm like, if you just have a cop out there on Friday night, just have them drive by and run the kids off, they'll stop doing it, you know? Yeah. But that never really happened. And it's really hard to control something like that, you know? So I don't know, man. If you could go in, you probably could get those bowls redone. The guy to ask would be Kevin Lane, that's building the Southside Lions Park, because I know they went into a park in Colorado in Trinidad, and they poured new concrete over the old concrete, you know. So they can do that now. And there's concrete planers and stuff. There's concrete sanders where you could go in and polish the whole bowl and bring it back to new. But when Lackland was open, when Rosedale was open, when those parks were brand new, those bowls were untouchable. Like that Lackland bowl is one of the best bowls I've ever skated, in my opinion. But once they started painting it, it's like it really slows the ride down. You don't get the same kind of speed that you used to. Yeah. It kind of bogs the whole thing down.
It's hazardous too. It just feels like driving on snow sometimes. Like
the best thing would be to get Kevin Lane, who's the foreman for Grindline doing the Southside Lions Park, and asking him about it, because he's probably remodeled a dozen parks at this point, you know, because the parks that were built 20 years ago, the concrete ones, those things need maintenance, you know. You got to think Lackland was built almost 15 years ago. Rosedale was built almost 15 years ago. So they're starting to get to that point where, you know, they could definitely use some maintenance. Like somebody could come in and probably redo those bowls. I've seen them do it on a park before. They go in with a concrete planer, and the park's maybe 30 years old, and then they smooth it out, and it's like butter again. It's like they bring that concrete back to life. So it's like a brand new bowl, you know. But I think that's what it might take, is to go in there with some kind of concrete planer or a sander and get it down to the original finish. Maybe pour a new layer of concrete over it. I don't know. But it sucks because those two bowls are so great, but
I know
they're kind of unusable now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you. I just wanted to pick your brain about that because it's something we talk about all the time. It's like, fuck, you know, but.
Yeah. See, the reason Martinez is open, the reason we had to do that open bowl at Martinez and design it that way was because they wanted the cops to drive by and be able to look into the back of the bowl.
Wow. Fucking crazy.
Yeah. No, I swear. And I helped design Martinez, and that's why it's kind of a wacky design, right? Because we had something completely different designed, and they said, no, the bowl, it can't be, you know, it has to be an open bowl. and it has to be 100% visible from the road. Because
is that why there's no big quarter pipe at the other end to like
Exactly.
catch the speed on that
Exactly.
circle? That's
because
crazy.
they wanted the cops to drive by and look into the back of that park, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that park had a lot of problems. They built a playground there, like a wooden playground back in the day, and somebody burnt it down, right? And then they built, and you could see the slab where the bathrooms used to be. There's a concrete slab there. They built bathrooms that were like wood and somebody burnt the bathrooms down at Martinez. Yeah, and the first time I went there, I pulled up in the parking lot, and the parking lot like was full of like hypodermic needles and condoms. Like it was a bad situation, that park, before they put the skate park in there, you know?
Yeah.
But once they put the skate park, it started bringing like a different clientele to the park, right? It brought families and kids, and then once they built the skate park, then they put in a brand new playground. They put it in a shade structure. They put in picnic tables. And so that's like, out of all the parks, Martinez is kind of my favorite, not just because of the design or what it's just because it like goes to show you can take like an underutilized park, put it in a skate park, and it'll completely change the way that whole park operates. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For like for like the better, you know?
It's always dry at Martinez.
It never rains.
It never rains.
It never rains at Martinez.
Yeah. Hey, Martinez is my favorite skate park in SA for sure.
Yeah, that was a battle to get that built. But yeah, David and I skated that a whole bunch, man.
Yeah,
when they first opened that.
I don't have to push there. I love it. Like,
it was
I love
slick.
That place.
It was
so how
so
do you deal
slick.
with do you just carve balls around, like if you find yourself in that?
Yeah.
You just carve it.
You still have that ability to hit that bank and catch the wave back up, and then
you use the three hips. That's the key.
Yeah.
You use the three hips, and then shoot yourself back in to the horseshoe bowl, and you can just kind of use it as a pump track almost. Once you get those hips
go
down
up on the top, and then you come over, and then you go back into the bowl, hit the hip, catch that speed, go down, and then you find that little wave that takes you back up every time.
Yep,
it's no problem. Yeah. Carter and I skated that a lot for a long time.
Yep. That was our spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we built Charlie's Bowl, and then the same guys that did Charlie's Bowl, Matt Gadsby, Grapes, and Donnie, they went and did Martinez at the same time. So they used the same templates at Martinez that we used on Charlie's Bowl. They just took all the wood forms over to Martinez, which is 10 minutes from Charlie's house, you know? And that's kind of, so the Martinez Bowl has the same trannies as Charlie's Bowl. It's just Charlie's Bowl is a foot higher, so it seems way steeper.
No worries. We're gonna take some of our esteemed guests are gonna relieve themselves. No, it's quite all right. Thank you guys for. I know we're going on and on.
It's all good.
Skate park lore is important.
Peace,
Carter. Thanks for rocking with us.
Much love.
And stay tuned, you guys. We're going to get to the meat of this thing, the main course and the dessert. We got, of course, as you know, we have Tommy and David here, who we're going to actually, now we're really going to talk. This is where the podcast is about to begin now, if you guys can believe it. What's going on in the chat, Will? What's going on? Someone's here because of Willie. I see that. Here because of Willie. Universal City just recently had a meeting about their park. It's always nice sharing those stories. Yeah, those were some amazing stories from Carter. That was fucking awesome. That was like, I was tripping on that. I'll be so honest. I'll have a real moment here. I was like, this is some of the best Mongochatter shit that I've ever heard. That when he was telling that story, I was pretty blown away. Omar says, Texas skateboarding, you better believe. Happy to be here. And Johnny's popping in and out between fights. Is that the UFC? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's what he's doing, yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Hell yeah. So what can, David, what can you tell us about Tommy's art? This is going to be a nice, here he comes back.
Tommy, here he is. There he is, right there.
Hey, man.
Old Tommy, let me get up again.
Get over.
Oh, okay, hold on. All right, hold on.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm with you.
Oh, thanks, Tommy. Look at that. That was really awkward. Tommy's art. What's up with Tommy's art?
Nothing.
No, not really.
No, it's a lot.
There's a lot up with it. When I first heard of Tommy, I was in Corpus randomly, and there was like some people. They're like, "Hey, have you heard of that guy that did that alien workshop stuff?" And I'm like, "Wait, he's from Texas?" And like, "No, he's from Corpus." And I'm like, "Oh, wow, okay, Corpus." And it took a little while, and obviously, I'm a huge Alien fan from the beginning. And I was like, there's a guy in Corpus that did Alien stuff, and it's just so funny that over time I end up meeting and knowing and skate. And he comes by like 2-3 times a week, and it's great to have somebody like Tommy because he's a guy. He sounds like an everyday guy. Like
I'm the help.
No, not that. What I mean is like he's your average Joe guy. Like I mean, for me. He's the guy that grew up like wanting to do graphics, just like I did, like wanting to like.
I grew up wanting. I don't know. I grew up wanting to skate, and then like I did art like my whole life, like since like my aunt, like growing up in San Antonio, I had an aunt, and she would take us to all the galleries here. Me and my sister, she would take us, and mind you, she would only let my sister paint because she didn't trust me because I was like a little shit, just running around, this fucking crazy little kid.
He's still a little shit.
Still a little shit, but mind you, but
Not
like,
much has changed.
That like helped fuel me to be like, I want to do art because I was just brought around just as a kid, just seeing it all. Like at least San Antonio shit too. Like who knows what galleries my aunt was taking me to because she lived in a good area, central, and I believe living central in San Antonio is probably like the best place to live in San Antonio. Fuck the outside. Like you live central, it takes you 30 minutes to get anywhere if you need to get anywhere. So it's, but still, art.
With Tommy, like it was just an easy transition into some things. We had the same ideas. We came from the same place. We have the same backgrounds. We also came up with a similar area in Texas.
Yeah, like that's the thing too. Like he came from the small South Texas and like I grew up here in San Antonio, moved back to Corpus for about a decade, then moved back up here because I was like Corpus was like it was a blur to me. It was like, I mean, there was nothing to do, but also I curated 8 to 9 art shows down there because I had the opportunity to because. I was doing work with a place called Produce, and they had a gallery, and my friend Charlie, he had Vomit, and he had Vomit skateboards for a while, and, like, he was giving me free boards, and we were just doing art shows in the gallery, and he gave me the space to be like, hey, like, if you have artists that want to do shows, like, go for it. Like, nothing's happening here right now. So I did a bunch of shit. I was able to do a bunch of shit, make a bunch of money, help a bunch of artists out that I believed in personally, that I thought that they were, like, y'all make great art, and I see it in you, and I believe that you can make money and market yourselves and do your own thing. You know what I mean? Like, just do it like that. But that's just what I just believed in people.
What was the alien thing? Was it there is one in here.
That's it right there. The crying avocado. So
that for Alien Workshop?
Yeah, that was Yajay Popson's first pro model.
Far out.
And Mike Hill did the other one. It was like the what was it? It was the hands, and it was the hands and the avocado instead of the TV. But
like Exalt the New God, but
exactly.
an avocado.
It was the avocado.
Yeah.
And
when I heard about that, I was like, "There's this guy doing art for the brand that I love."
Man,
and I was like, I was super jealous.
The whole story behind it's crazy.
Yeah, I was super jealous.
That story is like, I was really drunk one night in my room, and I was living at my friend Gilbert and Chris's house at the time in Corpus because me and my ex split up or whatever, and I was really faded, just down on myself, and then like I was just, mind you, still doing a bunch of art and stuff, and then like I was following Yajay at the time because dude, he's just been on a terror in that era, like 2012 to 14. That dude was just killing shit in New York, and he got into avocados, and I was drawing avocados.
What do you mean he got into avocados?
I don't know. Well, he's just a health nut, though. He's just super healthy and shit. Like that dude he's just a health guy, like super health conscious. And so he was posting a bunch of avocado stuff, and I was doing a bunch of avocado art at the time, and he was resting his head on some avocados, and I commented like the word of the Lord. I fall asleep one night. I fall asleep and I wake up and he liked all my shit, liked everything, followed me, everything, and then he DM'd me. And this was before Instagram was like Instagram.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey man, like this graphic, it was the crying avocado girl," and he was like, "Yo, like I want to use this. I want to use this for my first pro model." I was like, "Don't say anything." And it was like happened in like October, maybe November. He's like, "Gonna come out till next year, so just like keep quiet," Kept quiet and like.
Did you have to like take the post down or like?
No, not at all, because nobody knew. Nobody knew, and I like actually printed out. I made him one single print of it before it even dropped, and I mailed it to him. I mailed him like some merch also, like just like a couple shirts, some pins or something. And then it was funny. I ended up moving to San Antonio. It was like I moved to San Antonio. I was about like moving back to San Antonio at the time, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna try and do my art in San Antonio. It was right before it dropped, and then my friend Brian texted me. He was like, "Yo, like, have you looked at the Alien Workshop website?" I'm like, "No, what's going on?" And I get on the website. And it's like fucking on the front page, like Yajay Popson pro model, Joey Guevara fucking pro model, and it was just like, they didn't tell me, they didn't tell Yajay, they just did it. And I was like, what the fuck? And then like, sure enough, it like, got a box, got another box, got another box. Just like, mind you, but I was emailing Mike Hill too, so I was able to be like, hey, like, can I get some extra Kato boards that are just hanging around if you'll have them? Mind you, that board sold out the first day it dropped. Like, it sold out. The green one sold out the first day. Like, I was hyped on that. I was like, dude, I was like, okay, cool. Like, I did something. Like, I did something in what I love. Like, I've been skateboarding since the summer of kindergarten. Like, I have my homie Karina that could vouch for that. Like, I saw you push down a driveway on a Nash, like, hauling ass, learning, Yeah, totally, straight up. But it's that shit, though. Like, I've been doing it my whole life. And so, mind you, I'm also, like, a high school dropout. Like, I didn't go to fucking art school. This isn't something that, like, I was training for. It just kind of fucking happened. Like, it's nothing, like, it's like fate, you know? And I thank Yajay for that. I haven't met him. I'm planning to go to New York and, like, eventually meet him wherever he's at and just say what's up. You know what I mean?
That's cool, like, the relationship between, I'm not involved in either pocket of this, but it's like the relationship between the skater and the artist. It's like you have, well, I guess, Jeff Wheeler has done graphics for Mongochatter, and that's like, I feel like a certain kinship with that, but to have not a certain kinship, that's fucking amazing. Like, I'm super proud of that. I'm not dismissing that. What I'm saying is a person with a pro skateboard and their relationship with the artist that created that image, it's like, you guys should meet, right? That's like, wow. That's like, this is the person that, and it's his first pro model.
It was his very first pro model. It was like he had two of them, and it was that thing, It was kind of, it's strange. I feel like I wouldn't say I'm like a one-hit wonder because I did a couple of top graphics for a bunch of like other of his boards, but like once Mike Hill left the brand, it was all Joe Castrucci, and then like once that happened, it was like, we're just going to do Spectrum boards, and we're just going to do the classic, revamp all the classic stuff. And I get it, you know what I mean? Like, they have so much history in skateboarding, but a part of me is like, man, like, Alien was on another tip when Mike Hill was on board. Like, that's just what I thought. They were, like, moving in a different direction.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, you sent me these files for this stuff, and I didn't realize...
The one with the avocado on top, that was on a handful. Like, it was a couple of Yajay top graphics. You know what I mean?
Clearly had a resonance for Alien, but I didn't realize... Like, I wouldn't necessarily see that and think, oh my gosh, Alien Workshop.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That was... Because, mind you, this was before, like, they went out of business, and then they came back up.
Under the Tomieto thing?
It was after Tomieto.
Okay.
It was after Tomieto, and... they just started back up, and I felt honored, but mind you, I also was like, I didn't want to ask for any fucking money. I was like, I didn't want this. Like, I want to help you guys out because I love skateboarding. It wasn't about like, give me a fucking dollar. And everyone, I had a lot of friends be like, you're fucking made now, right? You're fucking in it. I'm like, dude, no, I just like did something with someone. They ended up cutting me a $300 check because I'm not gonna lie, my mom was like, yo, you need to fucking say something. Like, you got Rob Dyrdek doing shit and fucking ridiculousness, and Alien's name is everywhere. Like, they gotta have some scratch. But I was like, nah, they just started up. Like, it's a different thing now. Like, whatever, it happened. It happened, and it's just like, I'm trying to move past that. I'm currently working on other things with other people, and it's just, not in the industry, but just skateboarding. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not trying to, like, I was never set out to be a board graphic artist. It just kind of happened. I just make art. That's the bottom line. Like, I just make art.
And you have the connection to skateboarding that led to something that, like, that's what blossomed out of that. That's like,
Yeah, man. Like, skateboarding, well, mind you, that's like, skateboarding is like my first love. You know what I mean? I will always say that. Like, it's what's always helped me get through life, you know, ups and downs, you know? And without skateboarding there, I don't think I'd be here right now sitting on this couch.
I definitely wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's no,
if it wasn't for
way.
skating.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's bubbling now in the art? Like, what do you?
I'm working on I'm working on a collaborative piece with my friend Earl with Gold Skateboards. Doing some more stuff with Odele and stuff like that. Wanting to like make some more clothing. I want to do some clothing stuff. I want to make hats. Like, I want to make like things people can wear. Because I don't know, man. People are like, if I had a website, I think I'd be doing well. But I don't have the energy to do it. I'm too busy working and trying to take care of my son and just take care of myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work I wish I had like a team that can just be like, here's X, Y, and Z, here's fucking hundreds of dollars and just make it work and let's make some money. But you almost have to just build that.
There's being creative, and then there's marketing whatever your creativity is, and that's like a full-time
It's a huge thing, especially if it's the way I want to do it. If I'm doing it myself, it's not going to be the way I want to do it.
Right.
That's the way I see it. And I think that's also why I'm working with the Odele. Like, I love working with David because he has a company that's been stemmed from the South, and just like he's a Southern skater as well as I am, and like we come from almost the same backgrounds. You know what I mean? Like,
when you say South, do you mean the Mason-Dixon line or South San Antonio?
South, like Texas. Like,
Okay.
We come from a different place.
Yeah,
San
it's
Antonio,
like
in a sense.
Like the Gulf Coast.
Yeah, the Gulf Coast, you know.
Okay.
So from Corpus down.
We're able to drive on beaches, you know what I mean?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
shit like that, you know what I mean?
Fucking
Stuff
blew
like
my mind.
stuff like that, you know. And it's just, I'm very fortunate to be in the position I'm in. Like, if it wasn't for these guys, shit, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing.
And let's talk about Odele. Like, what's how did that blossom, and where do y'all meet? Like the brand has a history. What's the history of it getting going, and at what point does it intersect with Tommy's art? If that's a long tale to tell, forgive me for asking such a loaded question.
I mean, Odele started in 2001, actually. It was an idea that myself and Michael Sieben, like, we wanted to do a thing, and I was doing website design and Photoshop, Illustrator. I'd gone to, school for that. And Michael and I always kept close. Michael's a guy that I met in the mid-'90s, or late 90s, and he was a guy that was already screen printing shirts in his backyard and making zines and skating, like, knew a lot of mutual friends. And when I met him, I was like, you're doing the stuff that I want to do, like, but you're actually doing it. So it was a huge inspiration for me to kind of, get something that I wanted to do. I think skateboarding at the time, I actually became a point where I was like, I broke my leg, I'd gone through some injuries, and for me, skateboarding was like, I wanted to do something, but then you realize, well, you're not going to be pro, or you're not going to be amateur, you're not going to, so you want to fit in something because you love it that much. And Michael was a guy that was doing stuff that I thought was very, very interesting. And he's a guy that's from a small town. It's just clicked. And I looked up to him in a way where I was like, well, I want to do the stuff that I think is cool from where I am at. Like, what I am proud of. Like, our little scene, and bring that out, but Michael's already doing it. And so we came up with this thing, and I was like, I want to do this brand, and we talked about a name, and Odele was like a thing that just means everything. And he was hyped on it. I was like, well, like, what do you think of this? And he was like, I'm gonna do something, and I'm gonna draw something, and we're gonna do this thing. And we talked back and forth about an idea, and came up with some things. And he drew the original Rose graphic, which kind of at the time, it wasn't going to be a skateboard brand, because we were like, skateboarding, and it's good, but we want to do bigger things. And he drew this rose, and we had these ideas, and then it kind of just like, life happens. I got married, I moved back to San Antonio, things just never clicked. And in a way, I think that all that time and holding it in, and wanting to do skateboarding and all this stuff, and life kind of intersects with it and pushes you back from that idea. When it comes back, it's all kind of there. So somebody drug that out of me, and I wanted to do this thing, and it's like, oh, just do nuts and bolts, just make a small thing. And you have these friends, and you have these stories, and you have these intersections in Texas skateboarding, and it just kind of all fit together at some point where it came back. It was almost like 15 years later.
It was incubating.
Yeah, it came back, and somebody drug it out of me. And when we did it, it was not just Michael, but it's like people like Tommy and other people that are around me that make things work. And my friend Renee Cruz brings these things together in a way where art and skateboarding and the things that my friends believe in, it makes it real, and it brings an entirety to the situation where you have an idea, and it just like it's all right there, and you're like, well, why don't we just do this? Like, let's just put it out.
Also, a lot of the writers will like give their cents and like give their dollars, and like more than what you think that they would offer to the brand. Like, there's, I mean, Javier, like when he was doing some stuff for us on the side, like there was some crazy shit that was about to drop, and then like random shit happened. Like, but it's just like the idea of someone being able to be like, hey man, I could add to this company too. You know what I mean? I could, and I'm also skate with you guys.
Somebody
every
came up to me with the
like,
idea. It was just like, well, just do something small and do nuts and bolts or something. And I was like, that's it? Like, yeah, we can build around that.
Yeah, make a board, make a coffee cup.
And you can do almost
anything.
Whatever, with that name. Because Michael and I agreed on that name. And it was such a good idea at the time where we were going to like have it was a multimedia thing. We're going to do video, we're going to do this, it was like pre, what was his thing with the mini ramp stuff, and where he was doing the skateboarding stuff with Rye, and
the summer camp thing.
Yeah, the summer camp stuff.
Shack internet. Shack or something like that.
Yeah. So all that became what Michael did, and I got married, and I moved back down to the valley, and I got injured, and life happened, and Michael went on to do all this great stuff. And I felt like, man, like I want to do something like that. So when it came to the point where we did Orderly Hardware, there was all these new people in my life, like Tommy and Renee. Renee offered his help, and it just all fell into place at the time, much later. But Michael was like the catalyst that I wanted to do things like that.
Yeah, when David got like there was moments where at least for me, I was hanging with David, and it was because of members of the skate crew I was in. Then eventually David got in our skate crew that we were like, we're scouting the spots out that no one was skating, and we're kind of keep it like hush hush. And, like, try and keep it real quiet, because we want to make these videos that are special to San Antonio before they get leaked. And this is, mind you, this was before like Instagram really took over, and someone will post a spot next day someone else is doing the hardest trick down it kind of shit. You know what I mean? And I won't say me, people in our crew found these spots, made them legit, found them, and then they just got blown the fuck up. You got the Dizzes of the world, you got the Lances of the world fucking it up, like really fucking it up.
Mm-hmm.
But our friends were the ones who found it.
Yeah.
And it's been that for it was like that for a while, for a minute, and then it stopped because it's just, internet happened.
Well, and do you feel like, too, like this is kind of going off the topic, but we talk about this all the time, like, I trip out on, like, San Antonio, like, I skate with a cross-section of people, but there's people that are older that, like, you know, you're driving around, you find this little thing, it's like a little ditch, spillway, you skate it, get a little clip, and then it's like, it's weird to me that I'm skating with people that have been riding in this same city for 30 years, and people are still finding new shit.
It's forever, bro. No lie, I will be honest with you. I have one friend that I do this with. His name's, I'll say MM, and when there's times when he's able to skate or we skate, he picks me up in his truck, whatever. Do our thing, smoke our weed, whatever, drink our beer. But instead of going to a spot, instead of going to a park, we just drive. We go look for spots, and we find spots. There are spots littered through the city, and you have to just go look for them. And then when we end up getting clips there, and everyone's like, where the fuck's it at? I'm like, man, go do the work. Like, get out there. Like, go get out there, because it's there. It's there for you. Like,
John and I do that too.
You have to do it.
Yeah.
It's like important. And I was telling David the other day too, I was like, bro, he was like, where are we going to go skate? I was like, man, no lie, man. I'm going to put 20 in my gas tank and let's just fucking drive. Like, let's just go look for something, because let's film something different and that doesn't look like the same old, and everyone's going to be like, what the fuck? It's out there.
As a brand, like, as a brand owner, like, those are the people that I seek out that are continually looking for things that are the same. I'll drive around, be like, yo, Tommy, look at that. I bet you could.
And also, we're also looking for things that accommodate the skaters that are within our group. Like, we're like, okay, so 3 and 4 and 5 skaters that we skate with collectively can go skate that. Maybe 2 and 3 can go over there and like go get the hit, go do the big stuff. Then go do the fucking
but us
old fucking men, we do one
like,
session.
I bet you
we're done.
I bet you Eddie Mills
Exactly, and we're scouting shit for skaters that are really good too as well. So it's like we're looking out for the best interests of like the creativity.
Javier could skate
San Antonio.
Earl could skate that. You know
exactly. Like it's not anything that like it's not malicious of us to keep a spot to ourselves for a moment because we want something special for you guys to see.
Even
you know
if
what I mean?
Even if I can't skate it, I'm like, I know somebody can do something there.
Yeah.
And that's like keeps you in wanting to skateboard.
Yeah.
And for me, as I transition, I'm 50. Like I'm transitioning out of like skateboarding, like being able to physically do the act, but I can see other people do things that I would love to do. Maybe I couldn't even physically do it when I was at the height of my skateboarding, but I can see some, and it's beautiful to me. Like I can see another person do a trick at this spot. I'm going to share it with them. Let's go out and try to film it, or hey, and then somebody does something else there, and that's like skateboarding.
Yeah,
that's the magic of it.
Yeah,
you know, like that's the beauty of it, and it keeps my mind in this whole thing. That's why I keep on doing it.
Yeah. It seems like nowadays there's more of a thing. I'll be frank. It's like I find the gatekeeping of spots somewhat refreshing.
It is
now.
Honestly, when I met Tommy and that crew.
Hey, I'm gonna put this on a record right now. Brazo Slab wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't for my friend Mark Lopez finding it and us making the ledges and us making it a thing. And then the internet happened, and one person leaked it, and then like my friend has an ender in that off a gap there, and you got someone that goes to their IG story and does the exact same ender, but just says an IG clip.
Yeah,
and I'm just like
easy thing,
and it's just like, dude, like, should we have kept our mouth shut and just been assholes, or should we be cool and share it with everybody? Which one is it?
Yeah.
Which one is it? Like, should we be cool or not? Like, which one is it?
I think it's like I can see it in the way where it's like in the sense of like it's like not to get like it's not like some gladiator shit, but it's like if you like go there and
First
do
come,
like,
first
like
serve?
yeah, it's like King of the Hill. Like if you're doing that shit there, it's like it's not about one upping, but it's like. You know, like pros for us, dude. For me, listen, I'm not even like I'm not paying attention to MBDs because I know how to do three tricks.
I
Who
guess
cares?
the thing is like the dude's older, he did his ender, and then the dude's younger and just fucking it's whatever.
But guess what? I'm the guy that's like, hey, what if we took that other guy over there?
Yeah,
and let's see what he can do.
Exactly.
on that
Like,
thing.
fuck it
And
up
I'm
even
guilty
more.
of that.
We all are
Even
sometimes.
with my own peer group, they're
Yeah.
like, dude, David, you suck.
We've
You
had
took him to
friends
that
give him
spot.
shit for it, as
And I'm
well.
like,
Like,
but
it's within our
nobody's
group as well.
gonna do that trick there.
No, it's
and
a
I
thing.
can see somebody do that trick there. I'm guilty of it, but
I don't see if there's a guilt about that because that's just like not to be like, oh, may the best man win, but it's
honestly,
like, hey,
I don't feel guilty.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like,
yeah.
I just saw something.
But he
right
does
there.
feel the slack from the people that
Yeah.
are like, yo,
But
like
that's skateboarding because you know what? I'm older and y'all.
you're like, what? Okay, I don't care.
And someone's always going to have something to do. And that's what skateboarding is.
Exactly.
What about how do I say this? How do I say this? What about if someone does something in a video that's outrageous and then you and I have talked about this before.
Yeah.
And then someone else who's involved in skateboarding is like friends with the business owner that the thing got skated and they're like bummed and that I'm not is this a weird air out? Like do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm clawing at?
Go ahead and say it. Yeah.
In the Delhi video, Diz did something that was like fucking sick at this one spot. It was like a crazy roof gap down this thing into another
That
thing. And then someone got upset about it. Who
That
was
doesn't
like,
even skate.
yeah, kind of.
So it doesn't matter. If they
Insanity,
don't even skate.
all that insanity stuff.
All that insanity.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
like
it doesn't
if
matter.
you don't skate, then don't say anything.
And, like, dude, that if that's your property, I get it. But if it's not your property, you're really making yourself look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
That was just one of the most
That came off
outrageous ones.
real bad.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Like, I understand
Sorry,
insanity is
insanity.
making their money
Yeah.
and stuff, but dude, like,
No.
what are you really doing for the
Honestly,
community?
I'm gonna back up Eddie 100%.
Yeah, same here.
Exactly what he did.
I stand with-
because
I
he
stand with Eddie.
skates.
Well, that's
and
gaming.
Eddie runs a brand, and
Yeah.
Eddie like actually skateboards.
I mean,
so if you don't actually skateboard, you have nothing to say about shit.
Or our community as well.
Yeah.
You're not there with us.
You're just
Are
selling
you in the
boards?
cul-de-sac
Well,
as shook
and-
during a fucking memorials for people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you there? Are you at the contest? Are you at the little bottom, giving shit away for free too? If you're not, then shut the fuck up. Like, you're not there.
And I think, like, fuck, it's like that dude's always been cool to me. Insanity's they've
Sorry, I'm
no,
sorry.
no. I'll just say it though, because this is how I feel. It's like if you're gonna sell skateboards to street skaters to go out and do street skating, you can't really be bummed when street skating occurs.
Yeah,
That's
but-
what we're here to do in the first
But
fucking
you can't
place.
be bummed if you don't even skateboard.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, dude,
Like,
you don't have a
actually,
pot to piss
street
on. You're just
skateboard
making
or
$1. You're
even
making
dip
$1 at the end of the
skateboard,
day.
Mini ramp skateboard, whatever it is. If you have a heart into actual skateboarding, then okay. Like I get some of it. I get some.
And mind
of it.
you, that spot closed down too. The spot that he was
business?
the business closed down as well. Was it
Hey,
Kuma
bro,
or Nama? Or
any of
whatever?
any of us here alling down that shit?
No
That's
one.
what I'm saying.
Exactly,
like,
dude.
just be in awe of it.
Exactly.
Just be in awe of it.
Exactly. Like, dude, you were in the presence of skateboarding, and you're even gonna knock
And
it,
Yeah, exactly.
because of some landlord bullshit. Like, come on, man. Like, no offense, but I mean, I've delivered pizza to Insanity before when I was delivering pizzas. They were cool people. Like, nothing wrong, but when I saw the comments and all that shit, I'm like, bro,
It
like,
came over
don't have a pot to piss on in this
Yeah.
comment section.
I'm
sorry.
I'm not trying to pick a scab. I bring it up or stir the
That's all
pot.
good,
I just,
man.
It's when you said like. It was just a weird thing. It was like secondhand, where you're like, "Oh no, dude!"
Secondhand cringe.
Yeah, you're
it's-
like,
yeah,
"Oh,
it's
dude,"
real.
like-
That shit's real as fuck.
this is what we're doing. Like, we should be fucking giving this dude, patting him on the back and going, he's out here doing it.
Doing the biggest shit in San Antonio.
Not chastising someone for putting it down.
You would think that would be the case.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't. And
No,
so
it fucking
as a brand owner too, and somebody that fucks with Eddie, like
Eddie's on Odelay, by the way.
Eddie's
like,
on
he's
Odelay.
only been on. He's been on Odelay for like months now.
yeah, and so I'm like, why would anybody that was trying to sell your product or trying to be a member of the community shut you down and put that stuff out on? I could understand a DM.
It's a conflict
Hey, bud,
of interest.
my buddy owns that shop and he doesn't. I could see a DM personally. Like, can you understand that you can't? But I could even.
If
see
anything,
it.
no
Like, you
lie though.
posted it. You posted it and put it out.
That's crazy.
If anything, Insanity lost money
Yeah.
with that comment.
Maybe
Just
he didn't
to
lose
be honest
money,
with you.
but
No, he did, because there's people that respect Eddie and do that shit, and they're like, oh fuck, like, why am I gonna go over there if I live right here and I'm just gonna go support
real skateboarders.
support real skateboarders.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like we are through and through.
That
We're
was
not
a
gonna
bad move.
That was a bad move on that skate shop.
Yeah.
Mind you, they've been there forever.
I don't know that guy, so I mean,
I don't know him either. I don't know him either. I don't know him
He
either.
does. I don't know how you guys feel about this. They're gonna. Holy shit, we're gonna open
He's on the ad right
No.
now.
No.
you're gonna put us in the spot, right?
No, I'm just
give a
saying.
shit.
I'm just keeping it real. I'm saying he does longboard. Like that's people.
okay,
Like
but that's
for
Fine,
time.
man.
For
That's,
time.
That's fine. I
know?
have nothing against longboarding.
Yeah, no, I think it's a skill and a section of skateboarding that is respectable and.
But mind you,
It's not
what
my
I
focus.
think of longboarding is like the rich white people scale of like,
Yeah.
it's like going to have like, oh, you don't go snowboard? It's like, dude, it's expensive as fuck. Longboarding wheels and boards are expensive. The bearings, wheels, all of it. It's not cheap. It's
Yeah.
more expensive than an average skateboard.
I don't
and
like-
that's just,
I don't
in my
like
opinion,
longboarding.
it's just like, it's that shit. No offense
Yeah,
to
but
the race
I
card out there.
wouldn't look
but-
at a longboarding video and comment on it and be like, "You guys suck because you're not doing it." On
Yeah, exactly.
That's-
We
that's-
know what you're doing.
That's
You
the
know?
opposite side of that spectrum. Is like I would never comment on a longboarder's post or somebody that
You shouldn't go down that hill because it's off 410 and it's illegal.
My buddy lives in front of that place.
Yeah.
They don't want
It's illegal to go down the highway access ramp. Don't do that.
the original thing about it is it's like skateboarding is
It's
punk rock.
It's
right?
rebellious as fuck.
It's
like
rebellious. Like we
we used to
shouldn't.
get bullied by fucking
Yeah.
jocks and shit.
You,
like
you shouldn't put like rules on somebody else, like because
Especially
of
when you're
skateboarding.
selling it as an image. That was my whole
exactly.
I guess, yeah, absolutely. Like I have a lot to
thing. Like street skating is kind of your bread and butter if you own a skate shop. So
Yeah, you
why are
have to
gonna hate on
accommodate
street
to the skaters, dude. And if you're not,
I'm not quite so sure if that's an actual skateboard shop, but that's just my own opinion.
Dude, I gotta say, they got a lot of boards in there.
That's
they
okay.
got a lot of shit.
they probably come from a lot of money.
It's a good wall.
They probably have them come from money.
It's a
That's-
good wall.
That's all I assume. That's all I assume because I'm like I've seen skate shops
I
come
don't
and
think
go.
that makes you a good skateboard shop.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it makes a good skate. I agree. I'm just saying it's like it's a pretty good. It's I don't know. I just try to give like if like I try to give I don't say like a little bit of credit where it's due. I guess because I don't know, man. Now.
Mind you, the cash grab of being next to springtime, that's corny. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel about Insanity. Like, y'all will be there. It's cool. But, like, who's going there? None of us. I'm sorry. That, like, at least in our crew. Like, it's just that. And mind you, and people in our crew literally just buy shit off the internet, too. Just the shit. They just don't want to have to deal with people. They don't
People
have to
on
deal
our
with people.
crew actually support real skateboard shops.
That, too. I mean, it goes both ways.
For real people, like people that like are from San Antonio, like that are from Texas. We're trying to support those brands.
Yeah.
Like real people that wouldn't be like, oh, I can't believe you all in front of my friend's restaurant.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you know what I mean?
Come on.
Like that's the thing right there. Those are the people we're trying to support, not the other.
I also don't want to just throw fucking shade like that. It's just
I
it's just
don't
a
know-
conflict of interest for them to be saying.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
hey, I brought it up.
No, it's all good. No, man,
you
dude.
know,
I mean, I'm just honest. It'll come out. I've been drinking.
Yeah, no, I'm honest too, and I'm not here. You know, like thanks to Insanity for like having supported. Like we've done events in Pleasanton in the past. They support us, you know, and like I've gone in there and I've reflected. I've been like, wow, you guys got a lot of. It's not my thing.
But it makes you wonder, though, doesn't it?
Well, the first time I went in
makes
there,
you wonder.
I'll tell it's. I felt like. I remember I went in there one time and it was like, the dude was like, oh, he said some shit out loud that was strange. He looked at me. He was like Spitfire shirt, independent hat. Like he was like I don't know. It was like he was considering me as like a core skateboarder out loud in real time, and it was very awkward and made me feel strange. But why do you hate longboarding, Simon?
There you go.
There
There you go.
I don't
I
think
haven't heard a word out of you, buddy. Simon. Let's hear it, dude. Simon's spot in the corner.
I just don't think it's skateboarding. I mean, what are you supposed to do with it when you hit a curb?
You travel to point A to point B. I've had friends that would use it to commute, but other than that, I mean, it's
Unless the
it's not for-
sidewalk has a ramp. I mean,
I don't know. It's
I don't understand the whole.
I'm just trying to be nice. Just trying to be nice.
You don't have to be nice.
I wouldn't.
I mean, I suppose if you're in Venice Beach and you're got
Yeah,
your shirt off,
like,
I
and
get-
you're
I
a
get
chick
that.
with the bikini on and just
But I
doing
don't even
your thing,
understand it as
maybe,
transport.
but no.
It sounds like a shitty way to transport.
Well, we gotta all agree that that's a different kind of.
We come from a
skateboarding.
different place too. We don't have that. Like we're fucking Texas, so like Texas longboarding maybe because of the hills. We do have a lot
I'm
of
not
hills.
saying that. I mean,
I think the hill shit is kind of sick.
That's sick, but
Versus,
but
like,
hey, but are they
college
really
kids.
doing that though? Are they going hitting the good hills?
I saw some dudes that like were like YouTubing Hillcrest, the hill,
Nice.
all the way down on their longboards.
That's
and that
badass.
Was sick.
See, that's badass.
And that was cool.
That
Yeah,
shit
Because
is
they
cool.
were like they were getting it.
Yeah.
You know, they were doing their thing and filming it and doing all of that, and I respect that because they're hauling ass.
Dude, it's scary as fuck.
And that's like a whole different thing, and that's the
Downhill skating is
that's
a
what you
different
want
monster.
from that little drug of skateboarding. you
Yeah.
know? Like that's what you want. So I get that, but for you to call it out like the other way or be like, oh, that's not real skateboarding. Well, it's your own thing. Like that,
Yeah.
that it doesn't matter to me.
Antonio does it. You guys know Antonio? He's got the
DIY?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got like he's into longboarding. He does like timed meets and events and like I don't know, like I can't look at the clips and be like that's you know what I mean? But
If
like
you're going
he seems
down,
like-
if you're hauling ass, much respect to you.
Yeah,
if you're
going
hauling
around
ass
the
and
corners with the
able
gloves
to
and
like,
shit, you know?
if you're able to maintain speed, that is like really, really, really hard. It's not easy. It's not an easy task.
Yeah.
It's not, especially a board that wide. Come on, let's be real.
No, and the dude skates. He does tricks and builds DIYs for the community. So it's like I actually think it's kind of sick that a dude like that is into longboarding or racing or whatever because it's like it's this other facet of skating that like we don't know about that world. It's like he'll be like, this dude's not a skater. You know what I mean? So it's just a different perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know.
Any more controversial topics?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm ready, dude. Let's go.
You got something?
You got something for us?
Simon?
controversial? No.
Nah.
But I still don't think. And you can go down a hill with anything, with a go kart, with a fucking roller skate.
Even a bike's
I don't
sketchy
think
too,
a
man.
longboarder makes you a skateboarder.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's
I get you,
it's
I
sick
get you.
Going down fast. We all love going fast and going down hills. I don't give a fuck what you're riding.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm down.
But
I
you're
don't,
not a skater if you're fucking tooling around with a longboard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
And
I would never
yeah.
say like you can't skate that hill because my friend lives there. Or,
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah,
a weird
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Or, like that was a bad look.
I get you.
for
I get
that
you,
guy.
Simon.
Yeah.
I don't know the guy personally. I've never sold anything at a shop. I've never been invited to sell.
Yeah,
anything
I
at a
actually I
shop.
don't even know the guy
I don't know
either.
the
So
guy.
you know what's funny is like me throwing shade is just like me not even knowing. But you know what? No, it is me knowing because of the whole comment he left.
I think you're
that's just-
knowing. I think you know that it's a shop near springtime.
Yeah,
And
'cause-
No, we know.
we know, and then, we know, but it's like,
Again, it's also our boy. It's Eddie.
yeah,
yeah,
so
Yeah,
it's
no, like that's fucked up.
And mind
No.
you, do you like that?
and that's like I'm not close with Eddie, but for me as like I love skateboarding in my soul. I'm a skateboarder. I'm just like, no, that's wrong. That's like that's
Yeah,
You should feel
the
that
conflict
way.
of interest, man. It's such a conflict of interest, and it did not look good for his shop. And mind you, doing it on the insanity fucking board shop fucking Instagram account, like
I loved it because he's been selling stuff in their shop for a while.
Day skateboards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And-
See, that's
counterproductive.
bizarre.
It's so
Yeah.
counterproductive.
And then he went and dropped that, and that guy got mad. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to double down. I'm going to call you out. I'm going to tell you what's up. I'm going to go skate that thing whenever I want to. And you know what?
And are they
That's
still
the
in
coolest thing.
business?
I don't know. I have no idea. I have
How's
no.
that work?
Like, I don't know. But I know that Eddie is an actual skateboarder.
Yeah, man.
That actually rips, and his heart is in skateboarding.
Mind you, this dude is like literally
and he's still killing
one
it.
of the best in the
He's
city.
not young.
and
He
it's
is the
like,
best in the city.
Yeah,
I mean, one of the best.
yeah, one of the best in the
Yeah.
city. He's up there, man.
But
There's
he's still skating, and he runs a brand.
Exactly.
He
He does
does
a lot.
the same shit that I have. He has to deal with the same shit I do, like fucking buying shit and like projecting and like running ads and buying product and like being in the scene and still being relevant and not having people like judge you. Like he skates. He actually skateboards.
Yeah, man.
Go watch him. He skateboards.
I have a question for you, sir.
What's up?
So these boards are coming. You're doing boards.
Yeah.
Or you've been doing boards, right?
We've done boards, yeah.
But there's several guys that ride for you that have their own stuff going.
Yeah.
Like Earl and Eddie.
Sure.
Was it like, would they ride Ordelay planks, or how does that does it matter? How does
So
it
the
all
way
fit?
I look at it, so
Earl's riding an autolay board right now.
yeah, Earl is actually so. We're not a board brand. Like Autolay Hardware is, in the sense of it, we're a hardware brand, but we're like a lifestyle brand. So anybody that we fuck with can do their own thing and bring that into our, if they want to, and we can expound on that idea. But I want everybody that's on the brand to be doing their own thing and like add their own flavor and all the stuff that they're doing can be done in our world, and we can make it something different, or we can maybe take a little bit of what I do and put it in their world and let them do something different. Just because we have boards doesn't mean that's who we are. Honestly, like being a board brand it's a hard thing, especially in these days.
Those boards are like, an extra Parmesan and red pepper that was given to you with the pizza for free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
Seriously, like in reality, like that's what it is. It's it's not the pizza.
Yeah,
It's not the pizza.
We do boards, but I don't want it to be a main thing. Like we really tried like for a minute to like let's do all these boards, but you know what? Like that's a lot of work. And for me to like put all my energy into that takes me away from other things and it takes away from what the guys bring to the brand already within themselves. So it makes it easier for me. I have 2 teenagers. I'm divorced and like going through a really bad divorce, and I have life, I have work. There's a lot of things that keep me away from skateboarding that like I don't want to get so far into that rabbit hole. And like I want the other guys to make decisions. I want the other guys to bring things into what I'm doing, and it makes it mutate into these other beautiful things. And that allows me to just be a spectator at times and to be like a coach and to like meld things and tell these other dudes like, hey man, you should try to do this and maybe it'll like do something else. And then when it does something else, we can make it go somewhere else. And it lets me be creative and it lets other people be creative and it lets like a lot of things like like go in this weird jazzy pattern. You know, like I don't have to worry about it. It's fun. It makes my life fun because skateboarding can like drive you crazy.
Skating makes you crazy.
Yeah, and it does, and you're already crazy. But when you like let it happen and let other people, like, you don't have to have an ego. Like, I don't have to be like, I'm the coolest fucking thing. I can let other people like bring their fucking coolest thing into this, and we can make that something else. And then you know what? In a few years, it changes into something completely else. And their friends come in and they do. It's beautiful, man. Like it lets me do the things that I want to do without being like it has to be this.
I feel like every writer too is able to have their 2 cents and like whatever.
Everybody on the team is something.
They're
else.
able to say something, and some writers are pretty shy, but then you have the ones that are like, "Yo, we should try." We have
people in construction. We have woodworkers. We have people that live in other countries. We have people that live all over Texas. We have people that like do their own brands. We have people that like just like, you know, do video. They do like art. They do painting. They do
photography.
It's
all over the board. Like we have
and
everyone.
So all of that lets me be like real like creative with the whole thing, and like kind of not have it where it's just one thing and it gets boring. And I feel that that's what we all want, right? In skateboarding, like it just makes it fun, and it's not just like you know, you get stuck into one thing, and that's your thing. Like everybody's like, oh, that the new board's gonna look like this, or the new video. It doesn't matter to me. Like it's always changing. So that allows me to do different things, and we don't have to be pinpointed into, oh, that new Autoliv video was really weird. Well, so like it was fun. Like we did it. Like I'm not really caring if it gets a lot of likes but it keeps on going and it keeps on moving.
The ball is rolling. It's like a snowball effect.
And I feel like other people like that. Like we're not trying to cater to a certain thing. You know, I'm not trying to make it into like a completely Hispanic thing all the time.
It seems to me like it seems like a versatile thing, but it like you can go into you can dip into a lot of pockets and recesses and like explore different zones, but there is a sort of, and you can't really put your finger on it, but there is a permeating vibe to the brand. Yeah. Like all the graphics that you have are different from each other, but they're still somehow within this umbrella where you're like, oh, well, that makes sense for them.
So with the guy that who is the main guy, Rene Cruz, and not shining down on you.
Yeah, no, you're good, man.
But
dude, Rene, and also me and Rene have collaborated.
Rene Cruz,
mind you, this guy like creates on a level that is like faster than normal, and his shit is just like
when Rene got involved with the
himself.
brand. Like I've known Rene, like he skated, and he's from my hometown, Harlingen, and he came up. He offered his help to me. He says, "Hey, you're really trying to do this?" And I'm like, yeah, this is like 6 months, 8 months into trying to do Autolift. And he was like, do you need any help? And I was like, but I don't have any money to like pay you, dude. And he's like, no, I've always wanted to do a skateboard brand. Like, let's really do this. And he says, what do you want? And I said, I want you to redo everything that I've done already, because I don't have that ego. I want you, like, I know that you're better at this than me, but I have ideas. And I want you to think about these certain things, the plants, the things. When my dad was dying, I was sitting out in front of my mom's house looking at the shadows of these plants from my mom's garden. I was like, I have these plants in my head, Rene. And he started doing the foliage. He's like, I really feel like this is a tie-in to everything else. And I was like, that's exactly what I want you to do with this. And so Rene and I, like, we get along in a way that allows me to just say things out loud. And Rene's a guy that can do all these things on paper. And he does so much and so many things that there's too much.
Yeah, there's no lie. But
then you add Tommy, and I can tell Tommy the same thing, and he'll do it in his own way.
Well, mind you, I feel like I'm on like the backside of like Orale, and he's on the front side of Orale. Like he has graphics that has been given to them, and they're still in the process of being used, and there's things that need to be done right now.
Yeah, but
so
with Renee though, like Renee has 2 kids, and he's busy, and sometimes it's just like for Renee, he's like, oh yeah, Tommy, let Tommy do. I like Tommy.
Yeah,
like let
Tommy
him,
do this.
Like jump in there because I'm busy. You know,
I'll
like
do it,
and
that's
it
the
works
thing,
out
like,
really great.
I do the quick shit. In my opinion, I feel like I do the quick shit that needs to be like, okay, we have some Instagram shit, we have an ad we need to run, we have some stuff we gotta do, and it's just like, toppers for the hardware. So it's just like, you know, stuff like that. Like there's just random.
So with the toppers, that's just like the 4th graphic for the toppers, and every time I have to buy toppers for these things that I.
What is a topper? Tell the people.
It's like the header card, like that folds over,
cardboard that
and
covers.
I staple it onto the little plastic thing with the hardware.
Okay.
So this is you can only get like a minimum of 10,000. So this would be the 40,000 set of bolts that Tommy is going to be doing the graphics for, which is really cool in my mind. And we didn't sell 40,000 because keep in mind, like I give hardware to. I mean, I'm always like getting involved in contests, and like I'm giving them out to the guys and to the homies and all that. But to be in that mindset that we're at like 40,000 pairs of 8 nuts and bolts have gone out to the homies or to have gotten sold or, you know, been in a skate shop is a good thing. Like in my mind, I'm like, yeah, you know, like we're kind of out there, I think.
Especially too because it's hardware. You know what it is.
Yeah, it's just nuts and bolts.
Solid, man.
It's just nuts and bolts. But the funny part of it is like it's just nuts and bolts, but then you can create this vibe around it that makes sense to me, and it ties a bind with my friends and my family. Like I consider my friends my family. You know, like it's always been that way. I've been skateboarding since 1987, and like that's my real family.
Yeah.
Like I have family, and you know, I love them very much. But in skateboarding, it's like that's a thing. You know, like I don't have a lot of family, and my skateboard family is my family. You know, like that's the real thing.
Yeah, man. You've been there for me, and I've been there for you. Man.
Yeah, and we talk about personal stuff. Like I talk with personal, like
we have personal.
My buddies, like my
time.
skateboarders, like the guys that skate for the brand. We've gone through it. Like we've gone through a lot of stuff,
gnarly shit.
Yeah, it's been 8 years, and like I've had to like tell all my homies like what's up with me. Like I got a lot of things going on, you know, and like it's good to have that because I don't know where else I would be without this right now. I was gonna quit. Like I was done.
This shit was not gonna be anything.
Yeah,
and like this year was Orale was supposed to be fucking finished.
I was done with it. Like
didn't
after the
wanna
last
do it.
video, I was like, I'm so overwhelmed with everything that's going on in my personal life and trying to just maintain and trying to do this, and you know, it was a hard thing to tell everyone on the chat, and then people were like, dude, like my homies are like, you can't do that to me. Like I've poured all this energy into this, and then other people came up like Eddie and Anthony, and they're like, hey, we want to like film for this video that you're doing, and I was like, Eddie Middleton, like, why the heck would you want to be? But there's that tie, like,
Jacob.
Jacob was a huge catalyst for this whole thing.
Yeah, man, Jacob really. I guess the reality of it is like Jacob helped save Orale in a sense.
Yeah. Jacob came up to me and was like a person that I, you know, had talked to a few times before, and he came up and he's like, I want to ride for Orale. And I was like, dude, I was overwhelmed. I was like, okay, well, cool. And then other people were like, wait, Jake's skating for Orale? Yeah, on the team already. Abram like was a dude that I was already like hanging out with, and then all of a sudden he starts coming out and actually skating and like getting vibe down with Jake, and like they're just like going together, and I'm seeing it in front of my face, and I'm like, I'm getting hyped.
Yeah.
You know, and then other people were like, no, you can't quit because now these other people are involved, and then Steven Moreno is like, hey, let's start, getting some clips. And then everybody else is like, wait, Steven Moreno came into town? Well, shoot, I want a clip too. And then, and then Tommy's like, hey, well, tomorrow's my Friday, so like we should skate. And I'm like, dude, that's a great name for a video.
Yeah, man. I see that, I guess.
That is sick.
Because my Fridays usually start on fucking Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So I'll fucking be in traffic trying to get to fucking home, and I'm in traffic, and he lives like off 35, so I'll exit. I'm like, man, fuck this.
So that's
what's
going on now.
Yeah, tomorrow's my Friday. I was like, dude, tomorrow's my Friday. I'm gonna get beer. Let's fucking.
So we got Eddie, we got Anthony, Avron, Jake, Earl. I mean, there's so many diverse skaters that are involved in the brand.
And some of the best skaters, at least new-ish skaters in San Antonio that are all together skating.
To be able to go out and film
being able to go collectively skate and film with them and do all that, and like.
Simon told me when I first came here, because he told me about Orderly. It was like, we're skate nerds. We have a skateboarding podcast, so we're like, and as an outsider,
Simon,
like, as someone who has, I pay attention, but I'm like aware of what's going on. I'm like, the Orderly thing, it actually feels, and as an outsider, it feels like a family. Like, you guys seem like half the shit that you sent me, dude, for the B-roll and stuff was like you guys getting drunk at a river.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like very like.
It was shooting photos in Portland. It was shooting photos in Washington. It was like going out and actually hanging with these people and like doing real stuff. And like sometimes our kids come with us and like. We go and eat dinner with each other.
He had his kid at Doug King's ramp. Like, we all camped out at Doug King's and like for a weekend.
Shit.
Like there's been some gnarly shit.
But he told me about Orderly because Simon met Mark Fleming, and then he's like, he's like, Mark's brother. He's like, he skates with these Orderly dudes. And then I was up at San Marcos and I met who's the dude? The Ripper, the pool hound.
Oh,
Pool Dick?
Yeah.
He's not Pool Dick anymore.
He's Pool Ditch now, right?
Pool Ditch. But that's actually
Wes, right?
So Wes Hunter.
Yeah, he's
rider number one.
Oh, no way.
So when I first started doing this, I was like, are we ever going to have a team and whatnot? And the first thing that came out of my head was like, Wes Hunter's got to he's got to ride for Orderly, and Coach was the second one. So we always call him number one and number two. So Pool Dick or Pool Ditch now is actually the original Orderly Harbor rider.
Yeah,
and I love that dude with all of my heart. And him and I, like, we get along on another level. But he's a great dude. He skates so good. He's a guy that I've been able to like expose to the other guys on the team that
man, dude.
They don't even skate like pools, but when you meet this guy, you're just like, fuck, he's the best.
I've skated trick with him actually, and that guy is just like it's good energy, man.
Like for me, like that's the magic. It was like I get to like,
I'm not gonna lie though, dude. Orderly is filled with a lot of good energy. Like there's a lot of good energy people. Like once we're all like together. It's fucking on.
And
it's on. Like I don't know what it is.
Is we're gonna go to Houston and there's Wes, there's Coach, there's Tommy, there's Sal, there's Earl, there's all these guys.
The best people, some of the best people you probably ever like.
And you put them together, and
all like together, just
some fun shit happens.
The funnest. Mind you, the Orderly trips that at least I have been on, no others have been on more than me. But the ones that I have been on have been like
they're great.
I'm like, Coach never went to sleep.
Yeah,
he never went to sleep. He just drank all night. Like
72 hours.
Yeah, trying to fight Schmally and shit. I'm like, God damn it! Like, it was
but
a good time.
You get these different people from different, and I know everyone that's on the squad pretty personally. I know them.
There's no acquaintance vibe
and there's been
whoever's on the trip.
There's been some times where you're like, yo, David, why you like, what's up with this dude? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I just have a good feeling. And then we bring them along, and they end up melding, and you see these relationships grow outside of what I did. Like these, and it's beautiful to see it because now Sal has a personal relationship with Wes and Steven, and Tommy knows Steven, and it just grows and it grows, and it keeps me so stoked on the idea.
The beauty is like you go to a different city and they live there. Like that's who you hit up. You know what I mean? Like, hey, yo, like you free? Like let's go roll around house, or let's go grab a drink, or like not even skateboarding. Like you know what I mean? Just like, yo, you here? Like let's link up.
Yeah,
like,
and they talk to each other on the side, like actually messing.
And that
with
makes
each
you
other.
feel good, right?
Yeah.
So you've created a network.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
dude, like just me and just the fact. I mean, I don't know if I met Earl through you or not, but just the fact that me and Earl are doing stuff right now with golf, like.
Yeah,
That's like we're all super close. Like Earl's super close to David, and we're all pretty close.
Earl's another guy that I talk to almost every day.
Yeah, man. He'll
Almost
FaceTime me
every
and
day.
we'll just talk.
He's
And he is a special man.
He's a special guy.
a special skater.
You should
And he's a
you
very-
should see him skate in person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the kind of thing where you're like, wow, like what Carter was saying earlier. It's like about Hewitt. It's like what it's kind of like seeing that dude skate in person is like it does something for me.
When he's on, he's on.
Yeah.
Like you're.
But he's a
there's no
creative
missing.
guy. Like beyond all that, he's a creative guy. He does like a lot of artwork that
He went to college, man. He went to college for all that shit. Like
he talks to me, like he keeps me in check. He's my road dog. Like Earl and I, like when we first started doing the Old Harbor trips, were like roomies, like all the time, and he keeps me in check. Like I feel kind of weird when he's not on the trip, and I tell him like, dude, you're my go-to. Like you're not coming on this one. I feel like kind of weird.
You're my security
Yeah,
blanket.
yeah,
You're my
absolutely,
security
yeah,
blanket
yeah.
on the trip.
But Earl's like a guy that like really came into this thing at the beginning. He's like one of the
No, mind you,
like
Earl's a
10
veteran too, so
yeah, 10
definitely feel
original-
safe on the sesh.
Yeah, like-
definitely feel safe on the sesh if Earl's there.
he was
definitely.
like one of the 10 original
Yeah.
like riders like on it, and he was like, yeah, I'm really like into this. And he's not a dude that doesn't tell you the truth in a way, and he keeps me in check. And there's a lot of guys that have made me better in order. Sal's another guy that like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a filmer. I didn't grow up filming, and you have these guys, and I've gotten better because of them.
Yeah.
Like I've done things now like I feel better about because of them. They're like they have an eye for certain things, and they're like, hey, David, that doesn't look good, or you should start doing this, or and sometimes it's hard.
Getting constructive criticism.
Yeah,
from, like, your
I'm not gonna
closest
like
friends is
lie.
very important.
But it's cool. It's cool because they keep me in check. They're like, you want to put out a good product, and they want you to product out in a way that should be better than what you're doing. And sometimes that's kind of hard. I get kind of like, oh, like what? Yeah, I'm trying my hardest, but it makes me better. And that's what I want. I don't want people to just be like, yeah, yes sir, like everything's like cool. Like that doesn't make you better.
Yeah, this brand does not feel like a brand. Like it just doesn't. Like it's just like, oh.
That's the best part.
Yeah,
a
it's like
lifestyle
there's no fucking like, oh, that's the boss over here. Like, nah, it's like this David over here. Fucking drink your beer and bum your last cigarette.
Yeah.
And then I'll go get a pack, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't even know which one of you guys was the boss. I think when I first met you all, I thought it might have been Sal. I was like, but I'm going with Tommy's point. Like and he doesn't come across as
No,
But he speaks highly of Odelay like it's his. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. It's like I mean, I do the same shit. I'm like, dude, I'm doing things with fucking Odelay. Like,
I actually thought it was
I'm
like
a fucking part of it. Like,
I thought it was a
it's no
collaboration
joke.
between like a bunch of you all.
I'm glad that the guys take a personal energy into it.
Yeah.
You know, like it makes it.
It's
more,
important, man.
It makes it more fun. It not more fun. It makes it
The most
funner.
funnerest.
But I feel like the guys like really like care about it, and that makes me like.
It's a baby we're fucking nurturing, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously, we want to see this
feel
shit
good.
grow up. We want to see this fucking kid grow up, and that's just what it is. And that's what it is, too. It's a fucking child, man. Like, it's our love child we're fucking helping fucking grow up. We're all helping it grow.
I think it also respects like for the city of San Antonio, like
That, too.
I don't want to let it down for Harlingen, for the Rio Grande Valley.
Well, mind you, too.
I don't want to let it down. For Corpus, I don't want to let it down.
Here's
you know?
my spit. I have some spit about this.
spit it.
I don't understand why the industry does not fuck below Austin. They don't fuck with San Antonio. They don't fuck with Corpus. There's people even further south that are amazing skaters, JP. I mean, it goes further, but it's like why do they like to come to our spots, rip them and dip, not do their demo, not say their
And not
highs?
bail you out of jail.
Oh shit! Exactly. See, it goes back to that shit. And so they like to come in and out and do their fucking business and dip. My thing is like, dude, be cool. Like, if you're cool with us, we'll show you some cooler shit that you don't even fucking know. And like, it's never been that story. It's always been like they help out Austin, they help out Houston, they help out Dallas. But other than that, like they don't venture too far south. And there hasn't been a pro skater other than what, Brian Botello, that has been like kind of, you know, that has like got help from the fucking West Coast. You know what I mean? Or even
What do you mean? Like for
who else? I mean, other than
Danny?
I'm not talking about that. But who's the latest? Like the latest of the Rainy. Okay, that's it. And mind you, Rainey's been on anti-hero for a long time.
Yeah.
So let's be real. Like, they come down here, rip our shit, don't give back to our community, and I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, why aren't y'all doing shit for us?
Yeah, Rainey's like the last pro from here, right?
Like, I guess so.
Is he?
I think so.
And there's a lot of like rad shit going on too. Like people
that's
are like pumping, like
that's
Hot
what I'm-
Summer or Cherries. Like
Well,
there's all these rad
yeah, but
brands
they're-
that have
but-
really good skating going
Excuse
on.
me, Hot Summer and Cherries are from San Antonio.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're from Austin.
You're
We're
from
talking
Austin.
south.
Yeah, okay.
We're talking south, and those guys get hooked up, mind you.
I like
Is it-
them. Like
No,
Yeah,
no,
no,
you're
we
right,
love them.
you're right,
We
you're right.
love them.
And I'm not. You're
I'm just
absolutely
saying,
right. I'm
but
not
there
thinking- I'm
are
not from here,
brands
so I'm not thinking.
that are doing things, and it's just like the industry doesn't fuck with the South for some reason in Texas. I don't know what it is. I don't know if we have to be better, or there's not enough style, or what is it that like doesn't break us off from Austin, Houston, Dallas. I'm
What
just
would
tired
you-
of that narrative.
What would
That's
you,
just me.
What would you want though?
Yeah, what would you want?
I would want.
I mean,
for
in
me,
a weird gatekeepy way, I fucking love that Thrasher doesn't fuck with us.
Yes.
I don't want,
that's
That's it.
but I'm
another
not.
perspective.
I'm not born and raised here, so
Yeah.
maybe you feel like you've been left out.
I'm not saying
And
I don't want
I
my.
can understand that too. It's like a double-edged
I
sword
think
in a weird way.
that-
I love that we're a bag of mystery.
I think
love that
we
you
are,
don't fuck with that.
and there's.
mystery.
It's
I
just-
don't want to be. What's the big store in Austin? No Comply. And then nothing against them either.
You know, what I feel like for us, it's like we're the hometown hero story. The pros come into town, there's the hometown hero trying to show out. And you know what? It shouldn't be that. That hometown hero should be getting things from these fucking people that have endless amounts of fucking money. And
Tommy,
that's what it is.
I seriously think it might have something to do with the interstate. Like touring bands, it's the same thing. It's like it's
Bouncing Souls made it to San Antonio, so what does that have to do? Like,
yeah,
We're
but
on the I-10. Austin's not on the I-10.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
just saying,
LA to Florida.
if you're a brand and you're planning your tour and you're like,
Austin's
all right,
not on any major freeway.
but you're like, we're gonna go to Texas. We're gonna hit Texas. It's like they're
Go
gonna
to the
go
major cities.
they're
Yeah, I
gonna,
get
like,
it.
They're not gonna dip down to Corpus and like paddle.
But here's my spit. Why are you going to come rip our spots and get the fuck out? And not do anything for our community, our skate community, and we're supposed to fucking buy Americas? You know, Dakota Servold fucked up our shit. What are you doing for our community? Nothing. Just hanging out, just fucking touring. Like, Oski, look what Oski did at fucking Doug King's. I'm sure. Did he get a check?
I mean, what do you mean?
Did Doug King get a check from Nike for them?
I won't comment on that because I heard conflicting stories about
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. They
But-
love to come down here and fucking.
I don't
dip
even
their,
think it was
They
just
love
like-
to dip their toes in Barton Springs and get the fuck out. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say for fucking Cali people coming to Texas.
And I thought we were having you
That's
on
real
here-
shit.
I thought,
And
we
mind
were,
you-
I thought we were having you on here for art, not poetry.
Hey man, no, I fucking know my history in skateboarding. That people that come in and out of this place, I see it.
Yeah, but
Fucking Dill skated Underground Ditch. That shit was sick in Minefield.
it's always super cool to see somebody come through San Antonio and hit a spot that you know that no one here in this town is going to do that trick at that spot.
That's what's special though. But do they fucking do their thing here?
I mean, what does it matter?
Yeah, I didn't understand.
Yeah,
that.
because
Why are you gonna come down here and skate our shit then?
Well, because it's a cool spot.
Fuck off.
But
Fuck off.
Yeah, I mean,
Get out of here.
and also,
Get out of here.
that's-
Go do that in California.
But
Go
it's
do
all-
that in California. You want to hang out in Texas?
It's not even the
Fuck off.
individual. Sometimes it's probably just like the van pulls up, they
No.
get out, they do a thing, it got filmed, and they
No.
leave. Like they can't, you know.
Homeboy Kirby like kick flipped over the rail on Broadway on the
Who
slingshot.
cares, bro?
Yeah, that was big. I
Who
care.
cares? I don't.
That's
I
huge.
don't.
You know you did.
What have they done for our community? We're talking about things that we.
Like, you don't like
this is-
Baker? Like,
I
get
love
out of
Baker.
here.
Baker
Okay,
is
well
one
then,
of my first.
Death Wish, you love it.
I love that shit. My friend Jake actually did a bunch of graphics for Death Wish recently. Lives in Austin. And I like that. She was like, cool, dude. You know what?
They're coming down here to skate the spots that they can get a clip on that nobody else has seen.
Mind you, my
Like,
friend
that's
Jake
their
doesn't
thing.
skate though. He's
Like,
fucking.
if you're a pro, like you would do the same thing.
I don't know. Fuck those. I don't know. I'm not into that. I'm not into them coming down here ripping and dipping. That's just it. That's just it.
But surely they do that in other towns.
Yeah.
Do we do that though? I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I
they
feel
do.
like I don't know. I don't.
Like, how many videos have you seen? You gone like, oh shit, that's
That's
Asheville,
I don't know.
Tennessee.
I guess I'm just bitter.
You
I guess I'm
know?
just becoming a
Some
bitter
of
old
these
man.
dudes will book a flight and just go to Kansas City to do one thing, have a fucking steak, and then go back. They don't care about the town. You know, I mean, it's not like anything about their character. I just think it's the nature of traveling. As
I guess just
skateboarder.
being a Texan and seeing it as being like,
Yeah.
like I don't give a fuck.
Well, I think the thing and I say us.
I'm sure they think.
hopefully I can
I'm
say
sure
us.
they think the same thing about Texas skaters doing shit at their shit, and they're like, "Oh, some fucking Texas skater at our spot. Who fucking gives a fuck?"
But they don't have to live here. They don't have to put up with the heat and the fucking. You know, like they don't.
Well,
they're not.
they're already here, baby boy. You're in San Antonio. You're in San Antonio right now, buddy. You know all this traffic?
I actually brought it here with me.
Yeah, you probably did.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Will. Well, this has been this has this has been a blast. We never. I think we should go out. Unless Simon, do you have anything else for these guys? Do you got anything you want to cook up here? Because I have a little plan how to we're gonna land the plane.
Okay.
But if you want to
I was going to tell David that I'm glad you're not making boards because
they are.
They are making boards. We are making boards.
that's not. Yeah.
We're not a board company. Yeah, no.
Sorry.
Because so
It's
many,
boards for fun, you know?
which I think is sick. There's so many people doing local brands now, which is amazing. Like Lance is doing Ugly, and Scotty just started Hot Summer, and Josh is doing Signal Life, but I'm glad because I like buying my homies boards.
Yes.
And I can't keep up with all these fucking new brands that are coming out.
Well, mind you, too, all these
I'm saying
major,
that jokingly.
all these
No, I'm
major
buying-
new
I'm buying
brands
an orderly board.
are getting like money from like Nike, Converse, and just like big. It's all mainstream now, so it's like you want to support your friends, and that's the important part.
yeah.
Is that support the friends, support the bands, support the local artists. Do it. Go do all the local stuff, but like. When it comes to mainstream shit, be picky and choosy.
Well, we're
who you
also
pick.
like we're really conscious on putting out a good product. You know, like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sell you a board that's not a good board.
Yeah, dude. Shout out HLC.
Yeah, HLC. Everything's made in Texas. You know, like
Sold.
that's a good thing. I mean, and actually, we went to the Willy Wonka factory and saw everything in front of our eyes,
Sick.
and it was super good.
Tell my friends in Massachusetts out there about HLC and the different, what that means for skateboarding.
So HLC is a company. They were doing jar. They were doing a bunch of European distribution.
They do all the flip stuff too, don't they?
Yeah. So
And Plan B.
they do Skate Mafia too.
Yeah, dude. See? You know what I'm saying?
So they brought all their stuff to Hutto, Texas. And what that means for us as a small brand, luckily they accepted our offer and we accepted theirs, right? And we're able to do everything with product that's made in the United States, tariff-free. I can just drive up I-35 and pick up those boards without having to pay shipping costs from California or Mexico or, you know, wherever else boards are made. Canada, we've gotten boards from Canada as well.
Clutch? Who is Clutch from?
Clutch is now in Mexico, I believe.
I like those Clutch boards.
Some of them were pretty good, some of them were pretty bad, and some of them were like in between, and that was the problem with Clutch in my mind. But everything we saw at HLC is done in the United States with veneers from Wisconsin and the processes they do is just as good as ELS. It's just as good as generators, which is the same thing. But it's made here, and I can just go pick them up from down the street, and you know, it's top quality stuff, and I don't have to feel bad when I sell a board to somebody and they're like, yo, your board broke in the first sesh, or it de-lammed, or it shipped really easily. Like, I'm riding that board right now, and it's really good, and everybody else who's riding it has said the same thing, and it's beautiful. You can see it right there.
It is beautiful, man.
It's a beautiful board to skateboard. And, I mean, for those people that choose to, like, just hang it on their wall, it's beautiful. I mean, Rene Cruz, he's an amazing artist.
Dude, he's
from Texas, too.
Yeah, man.
And that's something that I've always wanted to do is, like, have everything done in Texas.
I'm probably the only Texas artist that'll probably ever do anything with Alien Workshop too.
I'm proud that
I don't think there will be another Texas artist. Fucking, I think Joe Should be like, yeah, let's fucking get this dude to do something. I don't think.
I'm proud of the fact that we try to do everything in Texas with Texas
Shout out
people,
Texas.
real people that live
Texas.
you know, live in Texas. You know, like that's my moniker is like, hey, we're gonna.
Mind you, hey, you want to know something crazy? I have a friend that was from Texas. Went to Full Sail in fucking Atlanta, Georgia, or whatever.
Yeah.
Lives in New York.
Mm-hmm.
He now works for fucking Supreme, and he runs Tenant Skate Shop with his friend. So he owns him, and they're doing shit. But mind you, it's all Texas.
Texas stuff.
Texas is
Texas
mind you, Texas has also infiltrated fucking New York as well. You got Late Night Stars, you got fucking Anders and all those people. Like, it's a thing. Like, New York and Texas is a weird combo, but it's going.
If we can catch a tiny little sliver of that, and
exactly. We're trying to make Texas cool, man. And in all real,
Texas is cool.
You know, we're trying to make like we want to have like it to from the outside looking in, being like, yo, we're fucking doing it.
Dude,
we've been doing it.
It's like if you're a student of the history of skateboarding. You fucking worship Texas. You know about Texas. You fuck with. I'm a simple person from Massachusetts. I've been in skateboarding my whole life. I've always wanted to come and skate in Texas, just like California.
That's wild.
Just like Florida. There's history and reason and purpose. It's like Texas has always been, and I grew up on the lore of Thrasher and Jake Phelps and Salba and what he's talking about.
Full pipe shit, yeah, man.
All
That's
that shit,
real.
like,
all that shit's
don't
real.
mess with Texas, fucking dude. Like Craig Johnson, fucking Jeff Phillips is winning contests on acids. Like, there's so much shit to Texas skateboarding that's just like, it's. If you don't know, if you're into skating and you don't know how special Texas skateboarding is, then that to me is just like, and granted, I have a skewed sort of vert hound sensibility from the time, what I thought was rad. Like, I thought that was cool. I wanted to go to Texas and skate ditches and pools and like get hurt and be sunburned. You know what I mean? Like, it's
you didn't want to get hurt.
It's a thing.
That's crazy that your perspective is like completely different. That's like, it's like that means leave the mind.
I don't
Leave
know.
the mind. You know what I mean?
No, it's when I say
But
get
John's
hurt,
right.
it
Yeah,
feels like
that's
raw.
so
It's
sick.
just like it's nasty, grimy,
I get
sweaty
it, though.
skating. It's like you're getting a staph infection from your
Yeah.
pads. Like it's a whole thing. And if you fuck with skating and you don't know about the history and prominence of Texas skateboarding within the culture of skateboarding, then I'm sorry about you.
I thank Rasa for shining light on Texas for that as well.
Yeah.
He did a lot to like put it out there. At least in my opinion.
Plus, I don't want to let any of that down by doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
there's a point where like I don't want to put anything out that's like whack.
Yeah, well, you're not, dude.
You're not. Tommy, John's right. I mean, I'm a little bit older than John, but I guess my formative years were on the West Coast. But when you pick up a Thrasher, late 80s, early 90s, and you saw that every once in a while be that article, and it had like
Like a text.
Even
Yeah,
a Texas
Phillips.
deathmatch stuff.
that shit.
And
I hated. I
I
guess.
can't say I was like looked forward to that, but I always read that. Like, it just seemed so different from California.
That's
like,
so sick.
To me, it seemed
Yeah,
fucking cool.
from the
Like,
outsiders looking in, I bet it looked crazy compared
Yeah,
to like
it
what
looked
we're
cool.
looking at out,
And then it
you
kinda-
know, looking out, you
And there
know,
was
like
no industry like you're saying.
Maybe it went away.
Crack a Lone Star, drop in.
dude,
Yeah.
there's
Go back to work
and
on
then-
Monday.
exactly like I
Later-
feel like people wouldn't come down here and like represent like and hold Texas skaters down, you know, and
later when
I guess
reggae
that's
came
where I
out-
came from, like just
Yeah.
seeing that. Like I wish the pros would do that now, other than just coming in, coming out. I guess that's what I meant with my last spit. Is just like I wish they would just help us out more. You know what I mean? We're all together doing the same shit. And mind you, you have so many people supporting people in California, East Coast, Europe, all the shit. Come down here and we'll show the love, show it back. You know what I mean? Like help us out too. Like we're all helping each other out at the end of the day.
What were you saying, Captain?
Oh, I forgot. But I did think of something. Like we touched on going to Rosedale on like a Wednesday night. I'm probably a Friday night, and seeing those kids that are probably like what 14, 15.
Like 15 to 20.
Yeah.
You know?
And like they're not beaming, they're just fucking ripping. And I thought about that, Tommy. I was like, like if some rep or whatever, whoever fuck like roll through here, I bet he could pick one or two of these kids out. Like,
Dude,
that could
just
go-
like
that could-
send them a free pair of fucking Vans like monthly. Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's like, but mind you, you have that in California. You have that in California, and then there's kids getting free shoes and they'll never be pro in their
I haven't
life.
finished my thought.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Simon.
But I thought like that would be rad, but it's part of me. But I'm 53 and I'm not involved in this. Another part of me was like, I hope that never fucking happens, because what I'm watching here, in my eyes, is magic. And this is, I don't know if any of those kids, that's their ambition. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't really bro down with them.
I got you.
But half of me is like, this is a magic, because
It's organic.
I'm seeing something that's amazing to me, and it's untouched, and it's just raw.
Yeah, it's pure.
And
It's
I
pure.
would hate for something to come in there
And fuck it up.
Fuck it up.
I
but
get
at the same
you.
time, you're right. Those kids do deserve something.
Yeah, dude.
Because they fucking rip.
Dude, 'cause, well, mind you,
I'm caught between
I say this.
worlds.
I say
on
this.
that.
I say this shit too because I'm fucking been doing this my whole life. My body hurts. 39, and I'm just like, dude. He's skating harder than I am, and I'm like, how the fuck am I hurting more than he is? Even Passetti, and so I'm like, these kids need to be like, they need an incentive.
Yeah,
they
but-
need the incentive to be like, dude, let's keep going. Like,
Don't get me wrong, but Brandon Bames out there, like,
oh, okay.
giving Vans to all the homies.
He didn't give me these though.
Yeah, no.
I'm wearing some Grasso Vans right now.
Hey,
Not-
Brandon,
yeah.
I could use a size 10.
I'm standard size 9.
But, I mean, Brandon is actually hooking
He's
people
been
up
doing
in-
it forever
in
and
this
skating,
content.
shredding as hard
So
as
what
fuck.
you're saying, I hear it, but at the same time, there are people out there doing that. There are people giving it, like,
I hope so, man.
hooking up,
because
like-
whatever I'm not seeing, I hope it's happening.
Whatever I get.
I just hope these people are getting their fucking shine and their fucking.
Dude, myself, Simon, we've all had to come here, and I'll say it out there to any skater, and I give props to all the skaters in Texas because your heart is in this shit, dude. If you're out here skating in fucking July in Texas, you ain't no goddamn poser, dude.
No,
you're
dude.
not along for the
No,
ride,
you're
dude.
doing it because you're mentally ill.
Yeah, come here and skate with us in the fucking summertime.
No, dude, the summertime sessions here are brutal. So yeah, you know what? Yeah, dude, pros, come out, man. Come out during the summer in Texas. We would love you here.
Why would they do that?
We'd love you here. Just talking shit.
If I was them, I'd be in Milan or.
You know what's funny is like they're probably coming right now.
Yeah, right now.
Right now. Now is the time to come to
Weather's
Texas and
great,
fuck it
man.
up.
When it's 50 degrees.
Yeah, because it's their weather.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well, shit. I mean, this has been rad. We could go on and on and on. One thing we never did touch on though was I think this is what I think we should do.
What?
If you're down, let us know, because the whole reason why. Okay, so I'm like, what is it? November. We got to find like the feature for November. I'm like, orderly. And on November 1st, that was class. You did the Secret Stash Volume 2.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if you could tell us what is Secret Stash Volume 2, what was Secret Stash Volume 1, and then maybe we'll go out with Secret Stash Volume 2
Oh, we'll show it as the ender.
as the ender.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so at a point, I started looking through some old hard drives and video, and my original best friend, the guy that is like one of the driving forces of this brand too, my buddy Frankie Cellino, moved down from Seattle during the midst of COVID.
Yeah, Seattle. Oh, wait a minute.
And he started like getting really involved with this brand, and he was like, yo, I'm gonna move back to our hometown Harlingen. And he did that, and I was like, you're gonna move from Seattle to Harlingen like right now in the midst of COVID? You're gonna be so freaking bored. But in the long run of it, I'd already been talking to this kid, Richard Gonzalez, who's an amazing skateboarder, and he's become a friend. Like Richard's a great friend.
Where's he from?
He's from San Benito, Texas, the same hometown as Freddie Fender.
Dude.
Freddie Fender is another.
out.
Wait a minute. On Simon, I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
this is
cool.
so weird.
What's up?
This is so weird. This is how it all, dude. And listen, that sounds. Is Richard Gonzalez a ledge skater?
He's like the
Tech dog.
quintessential ledge skater.
He's like good.
This is fucking crazy, and I don't know if there's anyone even watching this anymore. If anyone, there's like a fan of Mongochatter that knows this lore. Okay, before Simon was the co-host of Mongochatter, he had a Mongochatter episode number 22, and he was talking about kind of like we're talking about the Texas lore, the ditches, the full pipes, whatever. He was like, actually, and mentioning Will, this is the first time, before I knew Will, I texted Will and I go, hey, can I use this clip of you for my friend's podcast? And he was probably like, what the fuck, who's this guy? Right? So Simon was talking in his episode about how Texas skating was actually way more tech and like street influences. He expected everyone to be doing fucking inverts and fucking skating pools.
Sure.
But then at the park, there was all these ledge gods.
Yeah.
And I fucking did random like hashtag searching because it's how I do Mongochatter.
Sure.
And I reached out to a Richard Gonzalez in San Bernardino, Texas, and was like, "Hey, can I use this clip of you in this thing?" So.
Yeah.
That's fucking bizarre.
Yeah, so
Isn't that weird?
Richard is a guy that I met through.
You guys' minds aren't blown? Come on.
It's full circle. It's full circle.
So in the 90s, like when it was like Super World Industry stuff, like there was a guy from San Benito that we skated with, and later on when I started Ortola, he hit me up and he said, "Hey, there's this kid from San Benito and he wants to skate for Ortola," and I'm like, "Does anybody even skate in the valley?" Like that was my mindset at that time, was really like ignorant to the fact, but he was like, "Yeah, there's this kid. He really wants to skate with you." And so I was like, "Give me his number." Like I'm always looking for somebody to skate with when I go see my mom. And I met this kid like literally at a skate spot. Like, "What's up, Richard? Yeah, I met you through so and so," and he ended up being like one of the coolest, most down to earth, like he helps his parents out. He drives a tractor. They bale They bail hay.
Look at me, bro. What the fuck you talking about?
Hay.
They bail the hell out of hay.
Yeah, they bail the hell out of hay. But he's such a nice guy, and yeah, he's that guy. He's a ledge dude. Like
He's a really good skater,
he's a
man.
really
He really
good
is.
skateboarder.
And mind you, dude's working out like a motherfucker now.
He skated for Major. Like, I don't know if you've heard of Major skateboards. Like that was a Valley thing for a while. They were on the barracks and yeah, I know.
Just kidding.
But I guess Mikey Whitehouse and that's where JP comes from too. Mikey Whitehouse, Nick Bolts and those guys. Anyway, I met this kid. He was really, 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 really cool. And we just started talking, and he was like one of the like first original 10 like Ortola Harbor riders too. And we still talk to this day, and like every time I go down there, I'm like I have a friend, you know, like a new friend.
Yeah.
So yeah, Richard, like, yeah, you're right. Like, weird ledge, like, skateboarders. But he, like, had this, like, little personal, like, DIY, like, park that he made in San Benito, Texas. And, he's a worker guy. Like, he's a guy that reminds me of me, like, because we didn't have, like, a lot to skate. So you, like, make stuff to skate when you're living.
Or if he's at the park, he's just fucking shredding it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's fucked up.
He's that guy. Like, he's a really good, like, skateboarder. But to be exposed to that, like, element when I thought that this brand would be like, oh, it's the old dudes, like, it's that vibe, like, you have to work every day, and, like, oh, yeah, you just, like, drive around, and you're like, oh, look at that spot, I bet you I could frontside grind that. Richard's not that guy. Like, Richard's like, he's a street skater. Like, he's that dude.
He's like, look at that ledge.
So he was the first one that came on the brand that was like, I'm young, I'm still, like, skating, like, I'm still hitting, like, the stuff.
Yeah.
And I was, like, so overwhelmed that anybody would have any idea, like, to be involved with this brand of mine that would still be skating like that. Like, you know, like, it didn't cross my mind. And so that really, in a lot of, like, ways, like, made myself aware that there would be an avenue to have anything relevant. Like, it wasn't just the old dude brand, you know? Like, now we're, like, have these guys that, like they're young. They're still, like, tail sliding across this ledge or, you know, flipping in and flipping out. Like, that's the weirdest thing.
Hot young stunners.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Like, I didn't know
Young
that.
bull.
So, yeah, Richard's super cool. And then JP came on a little bit later. And those are my Valley guys, and I miss them both. They've both been kind of injured here lately. Richard had a ACL surgery, and he's still kind of coming back. And JP's been going through some things, but to be from that area and growing up there myself, and knowing what they have and what they don't have, and for them to do what they do, man, that really makes me really proud.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very proud of those guys. Like, I love that. I love that they're involved in this brand. So it just hypes me out, you know. Like, Richard, shout out, and JP, love you guys.
So, that was beautiful.
We have a secret video that
Secret video?
may or may not be released one day. Well, and apparently,
Like the Wu-Tang album?
no, it's that Martin Scarelli shit. Pretty much, we have someone holding the video hostage.
So we have a new video.
We have a couple new videos.
We do, but we have a new video that's going to come out, and it's called Tomorrow's My Friday.
Yeah.
And that's Tommy's shit. I pulled it from his brain, and he kept on telling me, like, tomorrow's my Friday, David. You want to go skate? And I'm like, I have to work, but that's like a great
me
name.
hitting up hitting him up the day before, being like, hey,
that's a great name for a skate video, because I'm, like, always watching, like, Polar edits.
Yeah.
And, like, they always have those weird names for skate videos.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do it.
Like, give me my money.
Give me my money right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude,
I'm broke. Give me change.
so we're doing this thing, and, like, Steven Moreno was, like, the first person that started filming for this thing after I was about to quit. And then other people became involved, and then you have, like, Javier and Earl and all these other people, Sal, Tommy. You know, it's beautiful to be involved in, like, another project.
There's still a secret video.
Yeah,
Still,
Not even what he's talking about. I'm just saying there's another video that
Secret
just like,
stash.
we have a video that is stemmed from like 5 years ago.
There is another Skywalker.
There is another SNH video, and we have.
We're not talking about SNH. Dude.
Well, I'm talking about SNH actually, because you're in SNH, and it's.
Do I dare to ask what is SNH?
We have 2 videos out, and there's a lot of good clips in that between the group of skaters that are involved. But there's a third one, apparently, getting edited right now, and it holds a lot of David's great clips. So
It's my last skateboard video.
exactly.
Like,
so once this video drops, if it does ever drop, there will be a premiere date.
M2, I'm looking at you, brother.
Yeah, M2, if you're still in the fucking chat, you fucking piece of shit.
Wait,
I'm just saying. Oh, hold on. If you're here right now, dude, just fucking finish this. Quit thrifting. Go and just edit this thing. Just edit it slowly. If you need whatever you need, just hit me up.
Well,
but just still.
So, okay. So, tomorrow's my Friday.
Tomorrow's my Friday is the newest Orle video about to drop.
And what's Bridge to Get? What's the Secret Stash Volume 2?
Those are
show
okay.
here.
So in my opinion, what those Secret Stash clips are just extra clips that we're just using for social media and just teasers and letting you guys know that we ain't fucking around.
So Frankie, Frankie Cellino, my original best friend for the end, would be just hanging around, filming Richard and JP on his iPhone, and sending me these clips. And some of it got used for different edits, some of it got used for Instagram, some of it just got forgotten. Because that's how much they were doing at the time. Hey, I'm going to go to the skate park every day. That's what they would do. Let's go warm up at the Harlingen Park. And a lot of it kind of got forgotten. And Frankie is a guy that he skateboarded with me in the 80s and in the early 90s, and he moved to Seattle and whatnot. Anyway, he got on his iPhone and got so stoked on this idea of mine and started meeting these guys down in the valley, and he hadn't skateboarded, and so it got him so stoked to where he was filming these guys and doing this stuff, and I ran over these clips.
So he connected with Richard Gonzalez.
Yeah. He was living in Harlingen and with JP, and he was just constantly hanging out with him every day, and a lot of the stuff just kind of got put in folders, and I just never, we weren't putting out skate park footage, and a lot of this stuff, either it became an Instagram clip or it didn't. And I started looking through this stuff, and I was like, man, I have a whole edit right here. And I just put it out. Excuse you.
Excuse me.
Jerk face. And then
Sorry,
Secret Stash 2 was also the same kind of vibe, except it was with everyone. So Volume 1 was myself, Richard, and JP, so that was a shout out to Harlingen.
Sure.
That was a shout out to the Valley.
Got it.
Where I grew up. And then the other
Did you
part,
catch that?
I got that.
You caught that he just posted nothing but the Valley.
Yeah, everything.
No, I'm saying I understand now.
Okay. No, I was curious when you watched it. I was curious.
And I don't expect anybody to understand that just because I put an edit out like that. That's not my point.
My impression was what you were saying. It was an amalgamation of clips in projecting onto Tomorrow's My Friday,
So the first volume also was all filmed vertical, which is to us Richard and JP were the first ones that came up to me and were like, "Hey, dude, stop filming horizontal. We want to get reels in a full frame." Shit. Which at the time I was like, ew, what the hell? But those kids were always on point like that.
They were ahead of the curve.
They were ahead of that.
That was back.
Yeah,
back
and I was like, dude, I feel weird filming in vertical.
The black bar
Yeah,
on the side.
Same way.
Yeah, but when you film horizontal, they're like, nah, dude, that's whack. And I was like, okay. So Frankie started doing that a lot, and myself, and I made that one, and it just reminded me so much of Harlingen and being with those guys. And it was just us three. So that was Volume 1. And then Volume 2 was all this other spillover footy and stuff that came out on the story or whatnot that should have gotten a little bit more play.
Right.
And then both projects, Tommy was like, hey, you should use some of that live footy you recorded on the beach out. So Volume 2 is actually live Dinosaur Jr. at Paper Tiger.
Yeah, me and David's dynamic is very musically inclined.
We can always
me and this guy can be like, hey, you want to go catch beach out, or you want to go see Broken Social Scene in Austin on a fucking Sunday?
Yeah, right.
And then we'll just go, and it's just us two. And mind you, because it's we have friends that are just strictly hip hop and fucking hardcore and just fucking punk rock, whatever. We can literally go see the fucking most emoest band together and be like, this is the funnest time. Cry together and cry on the way back.
But it was fun to do that because there was a lot of stuff that I was like, hey, we should put this out.
Yeah.
And it warmed my fingers back up to the editing.
It's cool
process.
to have like a live.
So tomorrow's my Friday is coming. Like,
Yeah.
it's just now it comes the daunting part of like driving myself into the editing room with that.
You got to
project.
go.
I think our dynamic, me and David's dynamic, is good. Boils down to like taste.
Yeah.
It's just taste.
So
Pure taste.
So doing volume 1 and volume 2 was like, I'm gonna start getting warmed up to go into tomorrow's my Friday.
Far out.
And
Orderly.
Yeah. There was all this stuff that it should have been put out, and it's funny too because I thought that the Valley edit with the way they wanted it filmed would get this much reaction from it, but volume 2 which is the horizontal one.
We got more love.
Yeah, I got way more love.
They got way more love.
Yeah, way more love, and I think it's just the Dinosaur song, but that's a great song. You know,
Yeah.
I love that band. But it was fun to see some of that old footy come back out, like Sal, like getting M2's board run over by the 18-wheeler.
Yes.
Dude, that was sick as fuck.
That's the best
Let's
shit.
let's
shit.
I want to thank you guys so much for joining us here.
Thank
Seriously,
you.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
man,
coming. I know
dude,
this has been a
seriously.
long,
Nah, man.
ride.
It's all good, man.
Thank you
It's all
guys.
love.
And we're gonna
Simon, dude, love you, bro. Sorry for interrupting you. Sorry being a piece of shit.
Man,
we're gonna go.
it makes for good radio.
Yeah.
No, it's all part of it. Seriously, you know what?
AM
This is the 11th time that we've done this, like in a live setting. So we're
man.
still figuring it out as we go.
Hey, this has been fun, man. Seriously,
it's been a
like
lot of fun.
I love
Thank
skateboarding and I love Texas skateboarding. I love to preserve it and make sure these people are getting what they deserve, doing their hard work in this fucking in this state. Like,
Fuck yeah.
fuck that. I don't want these people not getting gypped for like all their hard work. Like, nah, these people need to be getting their
Wrap it
fucking
up, B.
their fucking money, bro.
No, it's all
everyone
good.
gets their money, bro.
It's all good. Fucking that's the connection, dude. From New England to fucking
just
San
helping-
Antonio
just help,
and worldwide, baby. Mongochatter, stay tuned. We got a Christmas party coming up next weekend at Central. We got that'll be another live stream. Hopefully it won't be. We're not going this long, Paul. Don't worry. What else? We're editing an episode coming with Frankie Boy Music. My boy Frank Monero.
Wait, hold on. We have a list
Yeah,
of it.
hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
So,
Here's the thank you.
Get your propers.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, SNH. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Earl. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Scott Davidson. Thank you, Sal John. Thank you, Deli Skate Supply, very much for supporting what we do. Thank you to my beautiful girlfriend, Blanca. Thank you to my beautiful daughter who turned 18 today. So
Ooh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. My son Sebastian, my mom, it's just me and my mom left. My dad, rest in peace. And to the Rio Grande Valley. Thank you very much.
Fuck yeah, dude. Orale.
Ole, woo!
And now, Secret Stash Volume 2. Thank you guys so much for watching.
I just thanked my mom. This is Tommy.
You're mute.
Thank you.